Calling streaming. I'm the DM Starwind, and I'm about to take the adventurers here gathered today through Tynac Kingdom, who are originally from Tynac. Joining us, we have Ryder, the halfling druid, Circle of the Forest.
Hello.
Freya, the dragonborn druid, Circle of the Moon.
Hi guys.
Ragnar, the paladin of Tiamat.
How's it going?
We have the cat.
Yeah, we have a tabaxi in the background.
Cat.
And currently I don't see a Gideon around, but maybe he'll pop in here a little bit later. But for now, as we left off, our adventurers and cultists, they were heading to the Felran outpost. They had plenty of rations of boar in hand from the previous unscheduled hunt from boars entering the camp during their long rests, and everybody was energized and ready to keep going. Along the way, on one of the watches, an ethereal bleed opens nearby, about 100 or so feet south of the current camp. Approaching and hearing cackling children, Freya froze from her exploration and returned with Ragnar back to camp. So we did not get to go see what was inside. The rest of the journey to Felran Outpost was pretty quiet, save for a gnoll and a pack of 4 giant hyenas that Gideon somehow managed to make a deal and make one of those laughing hyenas his pet. What's his name now? Giggles?
Giggles,
Giggles the
I
hyena.
believe.
And upon reaching Felran Outpost, the group were allowed to get drinks at the tavern, but the rooms were sold out to refugee nobles, and they were invited to pass out in the common room or take refuge in the stables. They also discovered the boot liquor. A quotation mark quiet unquotation mark conversation between Freya and Ragnar took place, where it was revealed their concerns for furthering the goals of Tiamat and finding out that each of them planned to thwart the coming of the five-headed dragon from re-entering into the plane. Unbeknownst to them, the conversation got overheard in bits and pieces and relayed to Leon. Though the information was unconfirmed about meaning, words like Platinum Dragon, Bahamut, and the like were spoken, but context was not for certain, so it seems like you guys are okay for now. The next morning, the group regathers and tries to find a better way to travel. An interesting idea of using Ryder as a sellable horse to trade for a carriage was struck with a nearby carriage keeper. The group got a fine carriage, and using Buttbeak, they strolled out of the town with it. You may correct me, I could not remember his name.
Torvi.
Meanwhile, the carriage seller worked hard on grooming Ryder's horse form and was preparing to sell him to a noble, only to find out that he got away eventually and returned to his friends in hawk form. And that's where we left off, on the outskirts of about an hour away from Felran.
Hey Star.
Hey, that's me.
Would you mind switching servers to the southern?
Are we having troubles with the connection? I will definitely do that.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out for me.
Oh no. Okay, let's do that. What if I told you we're already south?
Oh.
I can send it
Well
to
then.
the east. Let's try east. Okay, how's that?
Keep on talking?
1, 2, 3,
Sitting on
1, 2,
50
3,
again,
1, 2,
so
3, 1,
should be
2,
good.
3. Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty. So yeah, we are here. You have this carriage, you have your rider back, you have... Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
And then, if I remember correctly, I've already saddled up Torvi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've hitched her to the carriage.
I just kind of
Drop
sit
in.
down on the carriage. Yeah.
Alright, so maybe we should ask like this. Who do we want driving the carriage?
I'll drive. That's Torvi pulling.
I'll sit up there with him.
Okay. So you two are taking the driver's seats. Who's inside? Who's on top? Who's following? I mean, I've already assumed that Gideon is riding Giggles along the side.
I'm like sunbathing on the roof.
And I would say Gasco and
Which kind of stuff the cultists in there?
yeah, the two country bumpkins are probably on top of the roof with you. And then everybody else just kind of piled in inside. So there's like room for 3 on a seat. 3 on a seat, so that's 6 on the inside. That can fit. So just kind of get a grip on this. And then, yeah, 3 occultists on top. With Ryder. That's kind of a rough formation. Considering we ain't got no scale and I can't find a carriage picture worth putting in here. But for the most part, you guys are making a more comfortable ride for most. Since a lot of people aren't walking now, I guess they're a little bit happier.
Yep.
So, why'd you guys join the cultists? Looks at the country bumpkins on the.
Well, it looked like a good idea at the time. I was kind of influenced by the idea and all that, this and that. Yep.
Didn't I hear you say something about your horses, or am I misremembering?
You're misremembering.
I am misremembering.
I mean, like, they wouldn't have brought that up with you. This is Blasco and Gil. Sorry, I had to find their names. But no, we just joined because this one guy said there'd be some money in it for us, and then we just went ahead and gone with that, you know, and then now here we are. Yup.
Where's Leon sitting?
Leon, the missing link.
He's up here.
Yeah. He's somewhere inside. He probably got one of the cultists laying on the floor.
Okay.
He's probably
Using
sitting.
them as a footrest.
Yeah, probably. And he's probably staring across at the other Dragonborn. So this is gonna be a long ride. But no, you guys are traveling east now, heading to Dragonspine. So for expedience, we're gonna start with like just keeping an eye on the roads. So who, or do I even have to ask?
Perception!
That you? Is this Alexi that's gonna make the perception check for today?
21! I see everything!
You see
She
mostly
rolled a
everything.
7.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see here. Just want to pull up my roll tables, just in case.
I just kind of like hang off the roof and look in, and it's like, hey, what's our next look that we drop off at?
And I hear Ryder's big mouth, right?
Yep.
Of course you do. I was hanging off and talking into Leon.
Of course you are.
Leon's just blatantly ignoring you because it's like this is the 100th time we told you where we were going.
I have a bad memory.
Yeah, somebody else I know has a bad memory.
Coughs. Dragonspine!
Oh no, wait, I remember. It's Dragonspine. I go back up.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I want to run this one now. No, not with this many people coming down the road, yeah. Alright. You feel like there's eyes on you, but for the most part, you're traveling along. You only see like a gray sky. The winter day has been, you know, just, it hasn't been snowing or anything. It's been light. Like the ground is like lightly layered in snow, but you're able to make your journey no problem. Like I said, there's a feeling of being watched, but however, you don't feel threatened.
I want to check what the weather is going to be like for the next 24 hours.
Screw you, Druid. Fair to partly cloudy.
Sweet.
Slight chance of rain. May turn into sleet. and then a giant hurricane of blizzard might jump in. We're not quite there yet. We don't know if she's going to get that angry. We'll see. Take the first part for now. No, it seems like the weather's going to hold out for you, for what you can tell.
At least weather's gonna hold up, I say as I lean back.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I wonder how Fluke's doing.
I know something to solve that.
Here.
Oh wait, I didn't prepare it never mind.
Yeah, there's a spell that lets you know if you wanted to check in on Floof.
I didn't prepare scrying.
Did you prepare scrying?
I did.
Did you want to scry?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Okay. You want to burn that spell? Come on, let's do it.
I'm good.
You good?
No,
Okay.
let's don't.
But yeah, that feeling of being watched seems to only last for a little bit, and then it just kind of goes away. And then the forest just seems pretty plain and normal as you're traveling along. You eventually come across some trade caravans that are heading towards Felran. There's about 3 of these carriages lined up together with like horsemen guards just kind of like at point. And they're coming from the opposite direction, fixing to pass you guys and head further towards Felran as you go the opposite direction.
Is there any way that I can take a hunting trip? Yeah, maybe.
Now, it's up to your group. I mean,
how far along are we to getting to Dragonspine?
you think you might. Well, now that you got a carriage, you think you might be able to make the time in by tomorrow.
And what time is it right now?
Probably looking at about 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, I can go for a couple more hours.
Yeah, so unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about, chit chat, or interacting with the caravan that's coming from the other side, they eventually pass by.
What does it look like they have?
Make a perception check.
I got you. 11.
No, you don't.
Well,
No, you don't.
apparently they got this thing cloaked down pretty good. Like there's like it's a freight type of caravan where it's covered completely. Like the back part it's got a top cover and everything else, and a canvas in the back. And apparently that canvas is not letting you see anything inside. So
I shrug. I don't want to stop them. They're probably having to go somewhere. They're busy. We're busy.
yeah, there's like 6 guards around this caravan of 3. No telling how many people altogether are either inside or anything of that nature. But yeah. But no, you continue on, and if there's any... Like, this day seems pretty quiet for the most part, so... You can bed down for the night.
Alright.
If you want to make a survival check to find a suitable campsite, perhaps.
Ryder, do you got this, or do you want me to do it?
I can get this.
Are you sure?
I cannot get this. Could
I
someone
help.
be assisting me?
I
Yeah.
help.
Because that 25 is good.
It looks good, but I'm going to make you re-roll because you saw it.
Fine.
There you go.
That's still better.
Yeah, declaring that help after you see the second numbers. Nah, I see what you did there. But no, you guys managed to find another outcropping. This was probably a former camp because you see like a burned out spot in the middle of some rocks that somebody previously had a fire in, and you're able to go ahead and set up camp here. Now, if you wanted to have a hunting trip during your camping, you can do that.
Alright.
But
That'll work.
otherwise, I was going to go ahead and just expedite everything. We wouldn't have to do another camping unless you guys wanted to.
I
Yeah.
wanted to ask Leon something. After I take a few minutes to cast hallucinatory terrain over our camp.
Alright, so you cast hallucinatory terrain. And is there a certain thing you're making it look like, or just making it look unoccupied?
Yeah, I just make it look like there's no one there. Like, maybe, like, wherever we are, it's big boulder or something.
Sounds good, sounds good. Alright, alright. I'm with you so far. Now, yeah, what do you want to ask Leon? He's just stoking the fire, making sure it's set up for any cooking that might have to happen.
Hey, Leon, do you want to spar? Just, let us some steam. What's wrong?
No. I don't think so, no.
What, you scared to be beaten by a girl?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
A wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
25.
There seems to be a frightening aura, but you don't sense it completely as you are unaffected by it. He says, "What did you just say?" I'll have you know.
I said, are you scared of being beaten by a girl?
Listen, I am not the battle type. This is why I have people like Ragnar up in the front line. I don't like this sparring. No. After that rock incident, no.
Wait, what rock incident?
Don't worry about it. But no, I'm not into sparring. Sorry.
That's okay.
The aura recedes and he just sits back down.
I laugh as it's like, he tried to scare me. Hey, Lexi, do you want a friend to go on a hunt with you?
Who is this Lexi?
Who's Lexi?
Sorry, Freya. I have a weird twitch in my brain.
Do I want to what?
Do you want a partner to come with you on your hunt since Leon's scared to fight?
I think I'm pretty covered. I look at the red dragonborn and blush.
Okay, I think we got some interesting stuff here.
Hold on a minute. Let me let my dog out because he's making funny whiny noises.
Ghost is best boy, by the way.
Ghost is best boy. Fine, I'll just go sit by this tree alone because no one likes me.
Yep. Well, nobody wants to spar, I'll tell you that much. Welcome back. Alright, so you're going to go on a hunting trip, right? And who are you taking?
I'm going with.
Anybody else going with? Like, you can invite a rider along, but if this is supposed to be a...
Ryder, do you want to come along with us?
Yay! Ryder jumps up and happily trots along. I don't have to be alone for the night.
Alright, so as you guys have your camp set up, the cultists taking care of everything else, and Leon kind of micromanaging with the Black Dragonborn. You want to make a survival check to see how well you can navigate the woods nearby?
Whoa! What
oh,
the
indeed.
is that?
Now, can I get you all to make a perception check?
I mean, she's gonna definitely see it.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up to a number that I rolled
Dang.
earlier. Sorry, trying to shortcut things here. So you guys wander away from the group quite a bit, and let me see, what were our rolls again? Ryder and Freya. Well, let me get a marching order from you guys first. Like, right here on this path, we'll say you are, right? See where I'm pinging? This little fork going north.
You can shift ping, by the way. It'll drag us to where it is. If you'll shift and ping. Yeah.
Okay.
really
Let's
nice.
be right there.
That's a neat trick. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could
I'll
move
be
the map.
behind the lovebirds.
I'll
Mm,
be right here.
no. Yeah, so now I need you all to roll initiative.
Woo
Just,
woo!
just,
Action!
just to see what the order is for things happening.
Feels bad.
Because one person will be surprised, but the rest of you.
Do you smell
Probably.
that?
Yeah, do you? You smell what the rock is cooking?
Cleon did.
I hear Ryder sniff for a second. I was like, Lexi, do you smell that?
So Ragnar wasn't able to pick up on this large bipedal creature who is now walking up behind him and about ready to strike, which he will get one shot on him. And I will switch us to some fighting music. So this one kind of comes out and he'll go ahead and take his turn, and then the surprise round is over and then you guys take over. But he will make a bite. 14 misses. Then a claw attack at you, and a 10 misses. So he comes down biting and swinging, and all of a sudden you guys see Ragnar locked in battle with the creature of the night. And then, yeah,
Creature
the
of
rounds.
what?
Creature of the night. I'm not giving you the actual name yet. But you could probably read it. Anyway, Freya, it comes up to you as you see two more off to your left, and the one on the right who is currently engaged with Ragnar. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use speak with animals.
Okay. And what do
And
you
I'm
say?
gonna ask them, why are you attacking us? We had no intention on hurting you.
You don't get any response back except for wild rabbit-like yapping as they get closer and closer, and they howl at the moon.
Alright. Alright.
I think they want the moon, Lexi. I mean, Freya.
Well, I'm gonna give them some kind of moon, alright.
So that was your action to cast Speak with Animals? Like, I don't think they are animals, per se, so I don't think that would have mattered, but they probably still would have understood you. But they can't speak in this form, so no. Or wait a minute, they're kind of in a hybrid form, so... No, they don't give you a response, they just show their rabbit teeth and they look like they're raging and getting ready to attack you. So, moving or doing anything else? Bonus action or anything?
You know what? I'm going to...
Stay close
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna...
me, and I will protect you.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Oh, so that
I
ends your
ain't gonna
turn.
move.
Yeah, not gonna move. Alright, Ryder.
Don't worry, Lexi, I'll protect you. Can I
Freya!
do some sort of... Freya! Sorry.
Strike 3.
Freya.
You're out.
Yep, I'm sorry. Freya, or... Yeah, I'll protect you, Freya. Can I do a check to, like, figure what these things are if I've seen them before?
Nature or Arcana. I'll allow it. You're looking at a pack of werewolves.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the jungle, my friends. There are were creatures in this forest.
To the jungle.
Focus.
Hey, I heard they things like moon. I cast Moonbeam at 4th level.
Okay, post it so I can see what save I gotta make.
Also, if they count as a shape changer,
I'm aware.
it makes its saving throw a disadvantage.
So it
I don't
is
know if it
a
counts as
con
that,
save?
Yes.
Yes.
DC 16.
Well, wait. Where does it hit though? Like, I think you can only get one, right? It's a 5-foot circle.
Yeah, it's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one you
I'm
after?
gonna... If I put it right here, I can hit both of them, right? Or is it
No,
just
it's
one
just the
5-foot
5-foot, just the 5-foot square. So you
Okay,
have
I
to put it
hit
on
this
one or the
on
other.
Ragnar. I hit the one on Ragnar.
Alright, let me see what this does to the thing. Shape changes make saving throw at disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form. I can't assume a different form until it leaves. Okay, that's good. On each turn. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this were creature fails because it's at disadvantage. So we roll the 6. How much damage does he take?
18, so 29.
So he takes 29 points of damage, and you see him turn back into a humanoid figure with torn up pants and a torn up shirt. And he's kind of looking at you guys as he looks at his hands like, what happened? No, this ain't time for this. But that in your turn. Anything else?
Yep, I just smirk and I take a step back right here.
Alright, Ragnar.
Yeah.
You now have a defenseless human right here.
Sounds like easy pickings to me. I'm going to swing once with this said longsword.
That'll hit.
Wow. By the way, I attacked 8 times on the last campaign yesterday. Didn't hit a single time. Feels good.
Wow. No, yeah, feels good, right? Alright.
And I will swing again if he is not dead.
Well, how much damage did he take?
8 on the first one and 9 on the second one.
So, 17. For his human form, he is still healthy and hardy, but he looks like he's been beaten up pretty bad now.
Alright, and then for my bonus action, I'll just cast Spiritual Weapon.
And that will hit.
Pop up right there.
Alright, well, I'll find that hammer.
That's another 5d moves. And I will just go boop, and I'm now concentrating.
You know what, I thought I saw an interesting hammer there, but no. So 5 more damage, and it bops him in the head. And he's like, hey, cut that out! That hurt! Anything else?
And that is it for me.
This guy is going to casually move out of that sphere.
He still takes it at the start of his turn.
How's
So
it
he
go?
has to make another save. It's when it
Yeah.
first appears, or yeah.
Alright, let me get that for you then. I mean, him walking out of it might have just killed him anyway. Yeah, roll damage.
17, 18, 19,
So he
20.
tries to walk out of that, and he just kind of melts as he falls to the ground dead.
Right in front of me.
Oh dear.
Well, seeing how well that went, I'm gonna make a morality check for the other 2 werewolves, because, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure they want to mess with this. Well, that 20 would have gave them the get out of here, but I think they're going to try.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think they're going to try.
Those poor bastards.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
one's going to
poor
close
souls.
here, and this one's going to come down here. So 1 on Freya, 1 on Ryder.
Oh dear.
You know what? We could put them both on Ryder since Ryder did all that nonsense. No, let's go ahead and do a bite on Freya. 11 misses, and then claws. 22.
Ah. That one
The claws at disadvantage as well, by the way, because
Oh,
of my fighting style protection.
and you're.
Would be
it's
on
still
Ryder
hit-
as well, but he's not.
Well, it
next to
doesn't
me.
matter. It still hits. 16 is higher than her AC. So,
Bad.
8 slashing damage, Freya, as you get clawed by this were creature. And then we're gonna bite Ryder.
Yeah.
Been nice if that was disadvantage, Ryder.
Yeah, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does lycanthropy
Oh my
count as
God.
a disease?
then it's a curse.
It's a curse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Con saving throw.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Alright, let's stick a tab in this, because this could turn into an event later. We're gonna put a red dot on you. And you take 3
well,
piercing
shit.
damage as it takes a bite. Now it's just a bite, so we still got the claws, right?
Yeah, you still got claws.
Alright, let's see if we can gash you a little more. 12 will probably miss, though. Yeah, that'll miss.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And yeah, the werewolves. Oh, are you concentrating on Moonbeam?
Yeah, I believe so. So I need
So
to make another con save.
Make another con save. DC 10.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
Moonbeam stays up. So Freya, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do Moonbeam now.
This spell is so unfair. Go ahead.
At
What?
5th level.
Holy shit! Are you sure about that?
Cheapest.
And I'm going to wreck this piece of shit down here for scratching or biting my friend.
Well, he fails. I need damage. Oh, that's it. 23. And he turns into a pitiful human. Like, what? What did I do? I didn't mean to do it. I just standing here.
Bit her, you asshole!
I know I'm an asshole. I'm supposed to be an asshole. Not nice. Can't help it. And he's currently in human form, so he will not get access to cursing you anymore, but you are currently cursed. Is that the end of your turn, Freya?
Can I do any bonus action?
I don't know, can you? You just cast a spell, so... Could turn
bonus,
into
you can
something.
Do some bonus action.
I mean, you are a druid
Yeah,
of the
that's
moon.
true.
Could rock this shit if you wanted to.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna rock this shit.
You're gonna rock this shit, so all of a sudden, Ragnar, next to you, you see Freya transform into a giant earth elemental and just grumble.
Yeah, we finally get to see her do this.
Oh,
I don't
I've
know if
seen
we
it.
saw her do this.
I've
before.
seen it before.
Yeah, we had some test plays. This is where Leon got his fear of fighting. So, Ryder, what do you want to do?
I see her already have the moonbeam on this one, so I'm gonna move my moonbeam
Whoa.
Holy crap.
to this one.
That mic needs to go.
My foot.
Okay, we're good. What now? I think that was on Jason's end, wasn't it? Well, I know I need to make a saving throw for that guy up there.
Sorry,
so-
I fixed it.
Alright, yeah, go ahead, throw
I
your
was
numbers
moving
out.
my moonbeam.
Yep,
Okay, yeah.
Throw your numbers. Wow, 88, he will not save. So give me numbers.
Yep, 1 second, I'm trying to click on 4.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
Sorry about my mic. We're gonna be ordering my new one today.
Did you get that yet or no?
Did I get what?
Your new mic.
No, we're ordering it today because today was my mom's payday.
Ah, okay. Well,
and she's
this...
gonna be ordering
yeah,
it for
so-
me since
alright.
part of the money is technically my money.
Okay, but here's what happens. That guy turned into a guy and he's no longer a were creature. He's like, I think we should have ran. Yeah, you think?
Yeah, you should have, you assholes. You bit me.
Not sorry. You killed our friend, so we're trying to kill you, but now we're seeing this as a problem. So Ragnar, they're bickering. What do you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna come down and I'll swing on this guy.
Miss and a hit.
And oh, so 11 damage. Is he?
He's still alive.
I don't care if he's alive. I am going to move said hammer to here and swing it.
It'll actually be doable as 15 if you want to put it here, or do you want it down there below?
Yeah, right there's good.
Bonk,
So
and
my
misses.
computer's being dumb right now?
Is it?
Yeah, I sent a picture in Tynac. It's saying your PC ran into a problem and needs to restart. We're just collecting some errors information and then we'll restart for you.
No, that sucks.
Be-thoughted.
Your blue screen.
Blue screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
No problem. Your turn is not yet. But yeah, this guy's still kicking. And he's like, "Ow, that hurt! Man, what's wrong with you people? Oh wait, what's wrong with us? We should have ran." And yeah, I need Lexi to. Gotta wait for Lexi because the one that's currently on her is trying to run away. So we'll wait for her. Oh, it passes, so it might not die. And then I gotta make a roll for the other one.
What spell did Lexi cast it for?
It's 5th level.
I cast 5th.
I take that back. They both fail.
I'll go ahead and do the 5th level Moonbeam for Lexi.
Do it.
Oof, I rolled bad for Lexi.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my 4th level one for the other dude.
Ow, that hurt!
So what I do? Just sit here and wait for it to quit?
Yeah. Well, you gotta wait for it to restart, yeah.
1 second. I'm gonna go check out her computer quick.
Sure.
Yeah,
Level
sure.
30. Okay, so. Oh god, no, that would be bad, wouldn't it? That would be. That. Well, Yeah, that would be bad. Unless they take an action to disengage. Which really wouldn't do much.
Yeah, this is what I think about there.
While they're figuring that out, I'm going to try to figure out how far these guys can run away.
Say you're sorry and I'll forgive you.
Not sorry. Disengage and moves out.
You can't escape from me that easily.
Yeah, ask Leon. Yeah, so they get about 30 feet away from the party using their action to disengage. However, that will not save them for what's about to happen. Once Lexi comes back from blue screen. Gee, this would be a great moment to like take a quick break and get a drink if you need it.
I'm good, I got water.
Yeah, well, I'm not. So I'll BRB for drinks.
Well, I might as well go use the bathroom then.
Yeah. So this is a quick moment here. We're going to take a quick break while we get everything fixed on their end. So stay with us here. I'm just going to go ahead and pop our BRB sign up. And then, yeah. Just stick around. We're going to get back into this momentarily. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Grabbing a drink. And then we'll be good to go again.
I'm gonna go get food now.
Appears they're running away. More poo nannies.
Yeah, they're trying to run away. Went and grabbed drinks while we were waiting for you guys to come back. So currently on a short break. Are we good?
Anything.
You back, Freya? Freya. You back?
Yep.
Everybody back?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just checking my mic once more.
Alright. Alright, so we come back into this fight, and as you can see, they're trying to run away. And I think as soon as they walk out of the moonbeam, they try to transform back into their creature form. But, not gonna save them for what's about to happen. So, Freya, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna smash and grab. Well, I'm gonna grab and smash.
So you want to earth glide over there, pop up, and do a slam?
Yep.
Go ahead and move yourself towards which one you want to slap.
I'll get with this little bitch.
You go under the ground, you pop up, pow, pow, 2 hits. Go ahead and make your attack roll, or damage. No, splat, splat. How do you want to do this?
I just want to make a crater.
Easily
Nice
done.
little hole.
So you like dug him a grave as you're like pounding into the earth. And that's it for your turn? Ryder? What would you like to do?
I move myself my 25 feet for my movement, and then I do a wiggly dance and move my moonbeam to a spot like this one. They can move up to 40 feet, so I can get it around people.
Like I said, he didn't have a chance, but he rolled a 16. What's your DC?
It is 6. That's healing spirit, but I believe it. Takes
Yeah, he'll
damage.
take some healings. He'll take some healing from your healing spirit. Amazing. Your moonbeam was just enough to force it out of form once more and melts it down into a deformed human corpse. And now the forest seems to be 3 werewolves shorter.
I do my wiggly victory dance. I wiggle like the trees.
I come over stomping at Ragnar.
Roar.
That's so
Give
cool.
her a
I
high
always
five.
heard moon druids could do this eventually. And I hop up onto Freya's back and I sit on top of the earth elemental forms. Hi, Freya.
So yeah, that was the beginning of your hunt. Now what do you
Well,
want
now
to
we
do?
need to find something that will be edible. And also, guys, I think I have lycanthropy now. Or the starts of it.
Hmm.
I have a question, Star.
Mm-hmm.
When am I allowed to change my spells? Like, when can I refocus them?
Every night. On a long rest.
Long rest.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be kinda cool if I could become a werewolf, but I don't think I could control it.
I mean, I can leave you be.
No, I mean, wait, what do you mean you can leave me be? Could you cure werewolfism?
Werewolfism.
I forgot what it's called.
Lycanthropy.
So, I
Yeah,
do
that-
believe it's a curse, and I am able to remove curses, just not at this time.
Let's see here. Where can I find... So...
When worst comes to worst, we'll have to kill Ryder. I chuckle a little bit.
Well,
Have to kill me.
I
If
have
anything
removed
fails-
curse. It should work.
If this fails, I have greater restoration. Plus, you do too, Freya, you big rock monster. I pet Rhea.
What was the spell you plan on using?
Remove curse.
Yeah, that'll work.
Mine is greater restoration. But his will probably work, so
Yeah.
probably. better chance at least. Since when could you turn into a rock elemental, Freya?
I smile and just keep quiet.
Whatever.
I'll
Since
be
when
right
are
back.
you
I
gonna
need
be able
to
to
go.
turn into a werewolf, Ryder?
I just like stare at Ragnar like, I don't want to be a werewolf.
I'm going to get more meat. Hold on.
I wish I had meat.
So yeah, I'm just kind of reading briefly over possible things that could happen. For now, you just got this really gash wound on your neck, where like right at the collarbone, where you took a bite and you think you got infected. Like, technically, you
yeah.
wouldn't even know for sure if you are or not. It's just that we know out of character that you were.
Well, the writer would know that it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Because she's seen werewolves before.
No.
She's not sure, but she knows that's a possibility. Also, I'm gonna cast Goodberry and roll a d10.
Alright, so yeah, I just need to know how much further we're gonna go onto this hunt.
Well, it depends on
I'm back.
Freya.
Freya, run your hunt.
Huh? What?
Run your
Right.
hunt. You're hunting. What do you want? What do you want to do?
Oh. I'm going to change back to my druid form.
Did anyone get hit?
Just you.
Well, fine. More good berries for me. I pop a few good berries in my mouth to heal one each.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
We need to find a rabbit or something.
We gotta find something that's edible, because, you know, werewolves would technically be cannibal. Would it be cannibalism?
they are carnivores.
They like to eat anything, rather.
No, I meant us eating them.
Wait, yeah, they
Ew.
revert back to human form.
That's a good point. Anyways, can we try to track down a animal?
I would need a survival check. And
I'll assist Freya in one, since it's her hunt.
I'm just kind of browsing around here what all could be in the forest.
Wow.
What do we get? Yeah, it looks like you got assisted. So I'm gonna say...
Oh, it's just.
Well, no, I was already assisting.
Let's do that. I
We
think.
get lost. We just get lost.
Okay. Okay. You find a cave. And I don't know, maybe you are lost, but you find this cave and it's kind of vast. But you can hear, like, I don't know what sounds like a creature snoring away, but you hear multiple volumes of it. Like,
Take a cave.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have dark
Maybe?
vision?
There's
I do.
do you?
Yeah.
Or don't you have to use something to have it, though? Because I don't think Dragonborn naturally have dark vision. Because
Oh,
Ragnar
I
doesn't.
can grant somebody it. It's a touch.
Yeah, so you find this cave, right? And yeah, what do? It's dark inside. It's nighttime. You guys, I don't. What are you using for light, by the way? Using a
Moonlight.
torch? Or you just going by the moonlight? There's hardly any moonlight. Like after killing the werewolves, clouds started covering the sky.
Well, too much light would draw out. It would bring attention to us. Thus,
At any rate, let's focus. There's a cave here with snoring sounds coming from inside. And what do you want to do? I mean, this is like the main.
Here, I'll get us some light.
So you cast dark vision, Lexi?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Who are you
touch
touching?
right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't he already have
No.
dark vision? Oh.
Halflings? No, they don't. Alright, so you can see in the night, Ryder. Seems
Okay,
you've
I
been
peer
put on
into the
point.
cave.
You see 6 bulking figures of what looks like black bears.
Ooh, we got black bears.
They seem to be
They're all
hibernating
sleeping.
in this cave.
I whisper to Ryder, saying, "Draw them out here."
Or we can just
Better
take it
plan.
back.
I'll have something else draw them out here.
Or we can listen to Ragnar.
Wait, what'd Ragnar say?
Then, if we can get the jump on them, it might be a little beneficial. Do you know how many there's hibernating in there?
Do I know how many are
I
there?
just told you.
6.
6 might be a little rough if we don't have some type of edge over them. I mean, wait. If it's in a cave, you can't use Call Lightning, can you, for
Nope.
I mean, I was
why I
gonna
said
summon
draw
us
'em
some
out.
friends. I conjure minor elementals. And I summon 2 fire snakes.
Yeah, I'd say draw them out then.
Yeah, let's back up real quick though. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
as you're
only-
having this conversation near the mouth of the cave, one of the bears seemed to have woken up.
As I spread my arms out and 2 fiery snakes comes out of my arms.
Well, you have control of those, don't you?
I do not have them, I don't believe. They're not in my sheet, in my monster summoning.
They will be here shortly.
See, Freya, we can summon friends, I say.
I make my own friends, Ryder.
It's the only friend that he can have, huh?
I mean, I do too, that's what I was doing.
So yeah, one of
They're
these
really
bears
warm,
just
it's-
kind of woke up and is like sniffing the air. The others seem to be in a deep sleep, but your noise was enough to wake up one of them.
Where's the mouth of the cave?
Let's
I
drop
would assume right here.
Here. Say it's like...
Yeah, right here.
They're all in one big cuddle puddle.
Quit drawing.
So, I got an idea.
There you go.
Let's, just a moment here, guys.
Yeah, and the one up front is the one that's fixing to walk out, but, you know, you guys got the drop. He's like coming up a step, and then he like, boom. You see him, he sees you. What do you do?
I would like to just ignite their whole cave.
Oh, shit. 15-foot cone.
We're gonna
Whoa.
smoke them out. The only way I know how.
It's not a bad idea, actually. 15 foot.
Freya kind of just gets red in the cheeks and like.
Yeah, that'll do it.
God, that's hot.
So DC for this is 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency. So what is your constitution modifier?
Is 4.
And then your
What?
proficiency bonus is it 3 at this level, or let me check.
Proficiency bonus is 4 as well.
Oh yeah, 4. So that means what? 16? And that's what, a dex save? I'm going to say the ones that are hibernating can't make it because they were sleeping, but the one that was active will have to make a dex save. And we'll see if he gets out of it. But go ahead and roll damage. Oh no. They're all getting burned, so creature takes 2d6 on a failed.
3d6.
3d6 at 6 level. Okay. Holy crap, you know what? Oh wait, no, that doesn't kill. Never mind. Okay, I was about to say, damn, that killed every one of them. That would have been nice, But no, that was their AC. I was looking at.
That is sweet.
He's barely hanging along, but you breathe this fiery inferno, and you wake up the rest of the bears who are like trying to roll around, put out the flames, and it's just a hideous smell of burning fur as they kind of like gather up and try to get up from where they are and trying to retaliate. And then, yeah, you got the drop on them, all right. And now I need you all to roll initiative.
You're supposed
So-
to
I have
rank
a
the
new
cook
job.
Ragnar.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh
Sorry, what'd you
no!
say, Ryder?
What the crap?
So your new
The
job.
barbarian's here just in time to roll initiative.
Well, your character is currently playing fetch with Giggles at camp, I think, but yeah, sure, you could come in and join us if you want.
I might be a round or two late, but yeah, I have a new job.
Yeah, how's that
I
going?
walked out of the house at 9:45. Well, walked into the place at 9:45 this morning.
Yeah. Is
Half
it-
an hour later, I walked out, job offer in hand. It's like, well, you know what?
Yeah,
I
that's
ain't gonna
good.
bitch.
That sounds good. Congratulations, friend.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we're just about ready to fight some hibernating cave bears because apparently that's what we're doing now.
But they're sleeping.
I
You
know.
gotta kill them when they sleep.
No more.
Well, yeah, they
They're
were
not-
sleeping. They were sleeping until somebody
Bloody
breathed fire on them.
sadists.
What damn fire dragonborns?
I'm about to stick some fire.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fix that freaking mic, dude. Ryder, you get to go first, though.
Oh, quick.
What's all these dots on you, Ragnar?
I only put one of them there, which was my blue one for my
Sorry.
bad luck.
Fire snakes, go! Can my fire snake sneak past into the area?
Jesus Christ, mate.
Yeah, that
that
mic
might
is
drop.
fucking screwed. Well, you could have put these things on the map, you know, I gave you control. Well, how many do you got? Just two, right? Okay, whatever. You got them already.
Is it better?
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go. Much better.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry. I am getting a new mic soon. Like tomorrow or whenever it comes.
Okay. So what are we doing? You move them into position.
First fire snake that's in the middle of everything will bite this one that Ragnar is between him and Rog.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
Yeah, right, that's right. I can access their sheet. They have a multi-attack. They make two attacks. One
Do
with
it.
bite, one with its tail.
Do it. Do it.
Does 14 hit?
Yep. Do it.
3 plus 2, 5.
Still alive. As it
And
sinks
tail.
its fangs into it and singes more of its fur, it kind of, and then it sees the second
guessing the
attack
tail
come and it
misses.
misses. Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
so-
that's 16.
Yeah, I guess that hits.
Because it drew 2.
I don't know if I should allow summoned pets to have advantage, but we'll let it go.
It's still
And
fine.
then with that, the tail slaps that bear and sends him to the ground.
And then
Oh,
it turns around and hisses at all the other bears. This one will also make it, but not at advantage. It's fighting the one right in front of it right now.
Alright, go for it. That'll hit, that'll miss.
The 5 misses, but the bite hits.
Alright, give me some damage. Rolling an average of 5 on that one. Alright, it's still alive and it's looking at that snake like it's going to use it for a snack.
Then I'm gonna use my short bow for my actual attack.
But how are you
Shooting
going to hit them?
over.
Okay.
Hmm?
Not to say they're inside that cave. I would give them. I'm going to give them partial cover.
Okay, that's fine.
Which one you? Have to-
18.
Yeah, that'll break the cover.
The one my fire snake is.
All right, go ahead and finish it. Attack it. And that will do it. Your arrow plunges through the head and it sends the bear on the ground, and it is now dead. And that injured
That
her.
ends my turn. Yes.
The black bears will try to retaliate, as hopeless as it could be. This bear is going to run up to Ragnar.
What's up, bitch?
What's up?
Smelling toasty.
I'm going to bust you now. Now I'm going to claw you. I miss.
Oh, you're not.
They
Yeah.
speak English.
No. Bear on red snake in the back. Bite. Ooh, 23. That's a nice hit.
Eeh.
And 8. So it bites that snake for 12 points of damage. So that one's sitting at 10 now.
Nice.
And then the other bear in the top right is going to go after the same snake.
This is the one in the middle.
The middle one hit the critical. Yeah, they're after that one. The claws
The
hit.
claws hit the.
Yeah, so 6. Make sure you're taking that off. And you got to do it on the thing here.
I got it.
18, so that thing should have
That-
4.
Yep.
Alright, and this bear here will gallivance up to... I don't know, I feel like they should just try to get rid of one of these things. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and attack that middle one again. Those both hit.
Yeah, it's down.
Yeah. So they took out one of the snakes. Go, bear, go. And they let out a loud roar. Would that a first attack actually killed it, or did it take both?
Oh, they all take damage.
No,
each one
I'm
that
asking
attacked
you.
it-
I'm asking if it took both attacks to kill it, or just one.
No, just one. But they all take damage from heated body.
No, I'm
They
just
all
saying.
take 3 damage.
I'm just saying. Well, he would have moved up and attacked your other one if he killed it with one strike. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just making sure that they all take 3 damage.
Well, no, you roll 1d6. We're not doing average on player
Okay.
characters.
So,
And if you don't catch it next time, like the other hits,
You didn't roll that correctly.
they all take 1 damage.
only one of them hit it. Or that one hit it and the other one hit it. And you need to do it for when they actually hit.
Okay.
But we'll go ahead and do this for now. But they're still alive, and that one's going to go ahead and swing on that bottom one. So go ahead and take that second attack to the bottom one. 7 points of damage. And then you can roll another d6.
6.
And he kills himself after attacking that one. There you go. That's how that works. Boom.
Sorry, I just remembered that. Sorry.
Alright, Ragnar.
I'll remember it next time.
No problem.
Let's do some poaching. I'll move right here, and I'll attack this one first. Wait, longsword.
That'll hit.
Does 9 kill it?
Yep.
Flat.
Blah. The middle one or the one behind you?
Yeah, that's right here.
Alright. Got him.
And then I will swing again on this one.
Alright.
Flat. 11.
Yeah, that'll do that one too.
And then can my hammer reach this other guy?
Nope.
So I got.
Well, yeah, it would diagonally.
Oh, yeah.
But wait a minute. This is later
Wait,
though.
no, that was.
That was from the fight with the werewolves. Your hammer's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, remember we moved?
Oh yeah, we kept walking down the road, didn't we?
Yep.
Yep.
And you can resummon it.
Let's see here. I'll resummon it. Ooh. New shiny hammer.
Yeah, I found a better one. Want it right there?
And yeah. And 8 damage to that one.
Dead. You now have
Nice
6
work.
dead black bears.
Yeah!
Retrieve some of the corpses, that way we can carve them up
Yep.
for food.
And now we're back to the silence of a cave that has been invaded by the Tynac.
I see anything else in the cave other than the dead black bears.
Make a investigation.
Oh, even better.
Off to one side of the cave, you can still hear like a panting breath. Something seems to still be resting, but it's much smaller than the others.
Can I see it?
Yeah, as you get closer, you can see what looks like a cub that was kind of like huddled up in the corner.
Wow.
Ryder!
What do you do?
What is it?
There's a cub. There's a cub.
Animal
Baby.
handling.
Y'all got that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get the.
How are you going to handle this animal?
Just talk to the damn thing. You got.
I'm
to the animal.
I'm caressing it and stroking it and
It
like
Two
is-
mothers.
buttering
it
it up.
It is sleeping like a baby right now. Like,
Okay,
do you
well,
want to wake it
It's
up?
in my arms now, and I'm packing
Yeah.
it back to camp.
Oh,
We both like help it, and I help get into Freya's arms. And we're just
I
like, oh
would-
my god.
I would say it still remains asleep.
So for these,
Dude, it'll miss your horrible butchering of its family.
Yeah.
it had no idea.
Bunch of fucking.
It's usually how
How
wildlife
about
works.
you, get
I'd
this
like
away
to
from that little one
collect
from
some-
the cave.
Collect me some bear.
You want to collect Jason
I'm
Bear?
also
I need my survivalist to make those survival checks for whoever's doing it.
23.
There you go.
I'll get 2 of them.
I'll see if I can.
And
No,
14.
no.
Oh, this is the
Oh,
first
big.
time Freya sucks.
Right?
Ragnar, you got a 15. You might want to keep that.
I'll
Yeah,
do-
we all have 2 bears we can try to carve
Yeah.
up, so.
So let's see
I
here.
get
I will
two.
say, Ryder, you managed to get 2 large bear pelts, and I'm gonna say
Oh,
about.
it's okay. Don't have the magic crystal wielding.
Yeah, you're not here. Sorry, bro. But maybe they could bring the pelts back for you to make something.
They could have brought the bodies back.
I don't know. They weigh about what 400 or 500 pounds, and they don't have.
He
a
has
strong...
a bloody hippogriff to summon, or whatever the fuck it is.
She's attached to the carriage back. I mean, yeah, I could call her. Are we?
Freya, you gonna.
Well, no, I like this idea of you guys carving
I'm
it.
traveling
anyway.
with geniuses.
well, yeah, I think
Well,
we've already carved these things.
And
Yeah.
the deed
You're
is
carving it
done.
in front
Yeah,
of their
we're-
child. Is what you're doing right now. Just
No,
So you're aware.
Freya's outside
bunch
the
of
cave.
friggin' Jeffrey Dahmer, Edward Bean motherfuckers I'm traveling with.
I'll
Well-
do one more survival for the last bear since Freya's. dealing
Y'all
with
got
it.
issues.
It's okay. Soon you'll have a pet, Gideon.
He already has giggles.
I've already got giggles.
You'll have
Granted, yes,
another one.
I'm a totem barbarian with a the bear totem.
What about me?
But that
I
does
am
not
literally
mean-
a druid of the forest. Come on.
Anyway,
No,
I will
you
say,
have wolves. Go
I
ahead.
don't
Sorry.
have
Sorry.
wolves.
Shut
Ryder.
up, Ryder.
Ryder, you guys want your stuff, or do you want me to just not give it to you? I mean, I could do that too.
I like stuff. I
You like stuff? All right. Well, since you're taking 3 each, right?
Ryder did 4.
Okay.
Yeah, Ryder
then
did
we'll
4. And
so
I
you
did-
get 4 large pelts of bear, and let's see. Let's go 20 pieces of raw meat that could be turned into rations,
20. Nice.
and Ragnar, you get about 8 pieces of ration and 1 large bear pelt, 1 medium bear pelt. Black bear, by the way.
I can't carry all this meat, by the way.
Everyone has bags of holding.
How can you not?
That is true. I forgot about that.
We did that. That was the thing we did.
I forgot. That is a thing we have. I forgot.
Alright. So, Freya, would you like to continue the hunt, or...
I think we're good.
We're good. We need to go back.
Yeah, you gotta.
Sure about that? There's plenty of more wildlife to go scar and maim.
Yeah. So you get back to camp and actually make another survival check to see if you can refine your way back, because you guys wandered off pretty far.
26! Yeah,
Ooh.
we're safe.
We're set. Are you sure about that?
Just
the
for
DC
fun.
was 30. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't that high. You find yourself on the other side of the map. How did that happen? No. You make it back to camp. You find the hallucinatory terrain that Ryder had put out before you. And Leon and his in Ragnar's group are kind of like huddled around the campfire, and you can see the black dragonborn just kind of outside the hallucinatory terrain, watching as you guys come back with a few of his cultists. And he kind of looks towards the cub that you're carrying, and he's like, what do you plan to do with that?
It's a present.
For...
Gideon!
Yeah, Gideon, you would hear that. I see you killed a bunch of bears, but you brought back its cub. Why didn't you kill it too?
Because we're not horrible people.
You are most definitely horrible people.
He stares at you intently when you say that, and he's like, you do realize who you're walking with, don't you? We're cultists of Tiamat. Of course we're not good people. You should kill the bear.
I'm not killing anything. You can't make me.
I'm a druid of the forest. I protect the forest.
Shut the fuck up, brother. Okay.
I'm
going
hey,
to.
Tiamat's cool too. Is the thing.
I'm going to slowly and gently put the bear cub in Gideon's arms.
Oh no, I feel like I need to punch the black dragonborn because he's being a bit of a dick.
Leon kind of turns and says, you know, I get it that you went hunting, but you shouldn't be bringing back their young.
Well, we couldn't leave him. I don't know.
Yeah, but what are we going to do with it? Somebody's going to eventually hunt them eventually. I mean, no disrespect, but who's going to take care of a cub while we're on the road?
I guess she thinks Gideon's going to. But if not, I would.
Nothing
And
else
Freya
I'm sure
probably
could
would.
fetch a price.
Nah. No offense,
Plus-
Ragnar, but look, we're already sitting close in that carriage as it is. And we even got people on the roof.
Gideon is riding a great hyena.
Yeah,
Therefore, he can handle the cub. So therefore, it's squished.
as you command.
Your argument is valid.
He just doesn't want to mess with it. Apparently he had some lessons learned earlier. But he's like, very well, it's as you say.
Hey, and having a bear on your side as an ally once it's fully grown, hey, it might be helpful.
I have a feeling we're going to have to create Pokeballs anyway, because...
Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
basically.
like, is that something we can get working on? Because we're catching them all pretty quick.
You already got an owlbear, you already got a giant hyena now, you got a baby cub black bear. I mean, earlier you had 2 winter wolves in another campaign. I mean, yeah.
This is your fault for giving us these items.
I didn't give you this as an item. I just told you what was in the
Every
cave.
time they're presented, you know we're going to take it.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be that moral dilemma. What do you do? And this is what you do. So, yeah.
Freya could never kill. God.
We're druids. We're gonna save a baby
So,
bear.
question. You're willing to kill the mother and father, but you're not willing to kill the child.
No.
Who were all sleeping, defenseless, until somebody belched fire on them. Alright, I'm not going to argue with you over it. but-
Gotta eat!
Yeah, I guess.
Got it.
The parents are food. The baby, we can't help, not knowing that
You
there was a baby there.
you could have just... Yeah. Never mind, I'm not going to argue semantics with you. What's done is done. And now you have a baby cub, who I'm sure is going to get a cute name eventually. And then you're going to get attached, and then I'm going
That's
to
all Gideon.
watch it
That's
accidentally
all
die.
Gideon.
We'll see. So, yeah.
So I've got giggles. Do I name it Shits now so I can have Shits and Giggles?
Sounds like a plan. It is a black bear. Looks like shit.
There's a bear shit in the woods. Like, that's my train of thought right now. Shits and Giggles.
Alright. And, for the most part of this night, like, unless there's anything you want to do during this night at camp, you can get back on the road the next morning and go ahead and start from there. Otherwise, yeah, if there's something you need to say to each other, or set some ground rules, or give this bear a name, whatever you think you might need to take care of before you go into a long rest.
I'm gonna have a conversation with Ragnar. would you mind coming over here at this bush with me real quick?
This bush.
Bounce, chicka, bounce, wow.
Looks like confused at such a question.
Leon's like, wow, progressing right along, I see. Good for you.
Okay, we're at this bush.
I give them a thumbs up as they go behind the bush.
Oh my god. It's not that kind of a...
Make-
It's
Anyway.
always that kind of bush.
question, if you're about to do this stealthily, let me go ahead and get a general stealth check from the two
No,
of you.
no,
Or...
it's nothing. It's nothing that important.
Oh,
to
okay.
do.
All right,
It's
just
nothing
checking.
about...
Just checking,
Nothing
because
like
if you're having a private conversation, you know, there's people who like to listen. But no, go
Well,
ahead.
you know what? I'm just gonna lean in and whisper, you care if I lay next to you tonight?
So come over here
Absolutely
next to
not. I don't
me.
mind.
I thought that's what this bush was for. No.
Okay, we can go back out here, and I'll smile proudly.
Wow, he finishes quick, doesn't he?
Seriously.
Hey, I don't know. Give me that wig.
I'm walking away.
My mouth kind of just flails open like,
Can I sling a piece of this raw bear ration in there, Ryder?
Splat.
Just sling some of the entrails, you know, just throw your bear intestines at him. Problem solved. You'll be fine.
What was that?
She said your sexual performance is lacking.
What was that?
Definitely not suitable, not family friendly. Just so you know.
Gosh, Ryder.
You know, for a halfling, you seem to have sex on the mind way too much, and I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that, Leon says.
All that damn midget porn, I'm telling you.
Yeah, so I guess
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to do any...
other than that, I don't believe I have anything else.
Yeah, like, the rest of the cultists will do the watches for you, unless you actually want an active watch, but for the most part, we can just jump into the next day if you want.
That'd be fun.
And as we begin the next day, I'm going to ready.
Would we have long rest?
Yeah, this would be a long rest.
Okay.
Like, you went on your hunt about 8 p.m. You came back about 10. And it'll be about 6 when you guys all start to wake up.
Alright.
But those who would know would think that you can make it to Dragonspine by the end of the day,
Okay.
the next day. So, preparing different spells, what are you preparing?
I am going to prepare remove curse.
I'm gonna get rid of Entangle and prepare my Creator Restoration just in case. But actually, no, I don't need to.
Well, are you
Sure.
changing any of your spells either, Freya? Or are your spells good?
No. No, they're good.
Alright, so next morning comes. All your spells are prepared as you have set. Meditated upon. Speaking to Bahamut, saying don't snitch me out. And yeah, the morning's yours. You're all kind of waking up, getting the carriage. And that gash on Ryder's collarbone is looking pretty gangly.
Yeah, we probably need to
Is there
fix
any?
that.
I would walk up to Ragnar. Do you know if there's any way to tell if this has contracted, the werewolf disease?
Can I do a medicine check?
Sure.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
You're most definitely poisoned. Or cursed. Quotation marks.
You're cursed.
Shoot.
Here, let me see if this will.
Matter of fact, you start growing facial hair.
Bearded lady.
No.
That's gonna put a kink in your sex life.
And
That doesn't
then all of
exist.
a sudden, Ragnar like flicks a finger on you, and then the beard falls out, and your gash gets healed over, and the infection disappears as the curse is removed.
Thank you, Ragnar.
Not a problem.
I kiss him on the cheek. Thank you.
Can we go now? Leon says as he watches this. Like, everybody else is in the carriage and on top of the carriage except for the four of you.
Boop.
Yeah.
Look, I hop on top of the carriage. I'm like, hey, you don't want me turning into a werewolf at night and murdering someone.
Oh, it's okay. We can take care of you all right. We with Tynac, we can slap that shit out of you right quick. Yep.
I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right.
He's got to beat the devil out of it.
Yeah. With the silver spear, no less. Oh, but yeah, you guys continue making your way. So let's do a general perception check for today. Who is keeping watch, I wonder?
I
Boop.
wonder.
Boop. Boop.
You see more of the same of yesterday. Matter of fact, there's like a caravan that kind of like trailing behind you, but you guys manage to keep faster pace than they are since they're trying to travel a little slower. So eventually it's like you start the morning, they're right behind you, and then you get further away, but you know they're behind you. And then like you see another one of those trade carriages like the other day come in the same direction eventually about mid-afternoon. Let's see here. Just gonna see if there's anything I need to look out for.
Freya, aren't you from Dragonspine?
Originally, yes.
Is it nice there?
From what I can remember, a little bit.
See if there's any more hazards along the way.
Let's just hope we don't run into my asshole father.
So yeah, the day progresses, and you're more than welcome to go ahead and continue to have conversations or anything during this time, anything that you think might be significant. But if nothing else you want to talk about, we can just say that you're approaching the gates of the now Dragon Skull head that is like the head of the gate, and it kind of peers out.
If you want, I
towards
can
you.
shoot.
We're here.
If you want, I can shoot lightning at him.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
A little excessive, maybe.
Freya.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else sees this, but you can kind of see like the eyes in the socket glowing red. It's eerie, haunting, like maybe something from the ethereal bleed is like coming back to recollection. But yeah, you guys start going through the mall into the Bony Gate, and then as the name of this city wall depicts, is a giant dragon spine body that kind of looms over one of the walls and greets you as you come in, and you make your way into Dragonspine.
I'm like a tourist taking pictures, except without the pictures.
So we've been here before, but not as this group. As you progress into Dragonspine, you can see an inn down the road called the Dragon Claw Inn. Next to that inn, there's also a tavern called Hellstone Tavern. And you can kind of see like they're waving banners or wooden plaques that are hanging up over their doors to let people know as they're driving by the road that they can see these locations so they can find them pretty easily. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? I mean, that's what you see immediately as you enter.
Freya's like deep in thought, like because of the eerie thing going on with the eyes. She's kind of like lost in her thoughts for a bit.
Maybe it's that flash of eye that you keep thinking about. Who knows? Yeah. But Black Dragonborn kind of calls from the carriage, "Hey, we need to head to that inn up there."
Alright.
Not sure how you feel about him giving you orders, but he wants you to go to the inn. But yeah, so you make your way.
We'll continue, regardless on whether he barks orders or not.
All right. You continue to the inn, or do you just continue past it?
I mean, we should continue past the freaking inn, just to piss him off.
You're the drivers. Where are we going?
Oh yeah, we'll continue to the end.
All right, so you pull off to the inn. Your entire entourage pulls out of the freaking wagon like a freaking circus show. And Leon's like, God damn, thank God we're finally out of that damn carriage.
Hey, Leon, quick question.
Yeah.
Do we have any contacts here in Dragonspire?
Yeah, we
Fine.
should have some. Like Blackie said, they might be here at the end.
Alright. Looking to see if I could get a hold of some of the funds that were left behind.
I'll look into it. Yeah, it's great to be back. We can finally do stuff again instead of living off of fucking just mumbling about their trip and everything at this point.
What? You want to eat rocks? Leon, you like rocks? What? I didn't hear that.
Walks away.
Hey, I was gonna go take a look around the town. Anyone want to join me?
I was actually
haven't-
going to do this thing.
I
Not
haven't been
going
here
too
before.
far.
This place is...
Not going too far though.
Let's see here. Yeah, go ahead and continue talking. I'm just kind of looking over some notes over who's all in what.
How
clan.
sturdy are these ribs holding the thing up?
On what?
The massive dragon rib cage?
How? Like, the rib cage that goes across the gate, it looks like a massive dragon. Like, it looks even bigger than an ancient dragon.
Is there like a bone that sticks down into the ground, like somewhere in the town?
Well, the thing is, this wall is very historical towards the Dragonborn, and they just won't let anybody walk up to this wall without any kind of interception. So,
Okay, if that's the case,
yeah,
then.
like the wall is underneath the spine itself, and the spine is kind of like resting on it, so it's got like rib cages coming out on either side of the wall.
I want to look for like a cool looking armor shop.
Alright. So let's just get into this. Who's going into the inn first?
I'm going in then.
I'll follow closely after.
Alright. And then okay, so that's everybody going in on the inn. It's PCs. What is Gideon and Ryder doing?
Well, like I said,
You're looking
Ryder's
for an armor shop?
walking around, looking for cool stuff, looking for an armor shop.
Alright. Just trying to get a scene in my head so I can play this out. Let's see here. So I will say, as you guys walk into the inn, the thing is, this is just an inn, and we should have went to the tavern, perhaps. But I would say there's like a common room where certain people are like eating lunch, or supper in this case. We're at evening hours. So yeah, there's some evening eaters right now having supper at the common room. And what you see, let's see, we have a human, a kobold, and what else do we have here? It's like a tiefling as well, I believe. Where were
It's
you?
the return of Visser.
Yeah. There's actually a, let's see here, red skin tiefling. Black hair, ruby red lips, and golden eyes. She's just kind of sitting with this group, and no, it's not Visor. It's a white scaled kobold who's just kind of like munching on some bread. And there's this human male that's kind of like leaning over her, kind of like giving her this dirty look as he kind of pokes up, and it's like, "Oh, Ragnar!"
I blue screened again.
Oh no,
Rest in peace.
that's no good.
Sorry, I wasn't really sure what was said. What was that?
She blue screen. Then it interrupted what I was going to say. So Leon kind of notices one of these guys, and they kind of mention you first, Ragnar, Leon, and this guy walks up to Leon. You know him as Eric. He's one of your subordinates who've been left behind. Eric, you made it here. How's everything going back at the temple? Or, he's like trying to have this in a hushed conversation as he approaches. And he's like, and you're kind of approaching and hearing the same thing. It's like, we're here to pick up an item, and we're going to bring it back. Did not expect you guys back so soon. And now my sending stone is going off. And I have no idea where that thing went. Oh, there it is.
Echolocation, be a bat.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Hello? Nope. I'm busy right now. I told you this. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so Freya's working on her blue screen. Well, Lexi is working on the blue screen. But yeah.
It's 60% complete, so I should be getting in anytime soon. So far, y'all still have my voice, though.
Yeah. You're going to need to probably do a check on that system or something, but find out what's causing it, like a problem. Well, anyway, that's technical. Sorry. It's not the story. So, yeah, Eric continues to tell you guys, like, well, we got an item we got to pick up later on when we go back, but, you know, everything should be in order. We should be ready to go. Like, and this is her. Kind of points to Freya. Yeah, she's kind of agreed to our terms and is going to be the white avatar, so we can proceed with our ritual as planned. And he's like, so you got our funds, right? Oh, you guys need money? Yeah, I'm sure, absolutely. What do you need? I don't know. How much you think we need, boss? Is there anything we need to get from town?
I was gonna pick up some plate just in case.
You got about 2,000 gold on you. As he kind of like makes a rough estimate about how much. We're gonna need potions. We're gonna need armor. Yeah. He's like, well, okay, yeah. I'll get you the funds. I gotta run some places and get some of our contributions. But yeah, I should be able to get that for us. All right, very well. Go on. And the black dragonborn walks in, and the red tiefling kind of walks up to him and whispers something in his ear. Perception check if you want to hear it. Yeah, or did you want to hear it, Lexi? Freya?
Yes.
So, let me see if I can roll for you. You rolled a 24.
Lexi having more problems.
Yeah, she blue screened. Did you not hear this?
I had to go for a second.
Okay. Well, yeah, she blue screened. Anyway, so yeah, you get a 24, Lexi, Freya. And you hear... So, Vexi over there managed to try to steal from one of our contributors. Should definitely take care of her. And she walks away, sauntering off. And then the black dragonborn eyes kind of like widen, and he goes, Vexi! Did you just try to steal from our contributors? And you can all feel this presence of an aura starting to build up as fear starts to ignite into this white kobold who kind of looks up and is like, yes, I thought I could settle some of my debts if I were to relieve them of certain funds that they were not using right away. Sorry, I got pinched. What did I tell you about stealing? And he comes up to her and backhands her, and she kind of spirals off the chair and onto the floor. Won't happen again. Won't happen again, she says. She kind of picks herself up. And he kind of points to some of his men. He's like, get our rooms together. I'm going to the tavern. Vexi, expect a report in 30 minutes. Right away, boss. Right away. And he stomps off, and she kind of like slowly gets up, and then she kind of notices Freya for the first time, and she's been kind of like keeping her eyes down after noticing the crowd that was
Hold on a minute.
All right. Thumbs up. Are you loading in or what?
Continue.
Continue, you sure? Okay.
Yeah, I had to switch over.
Yeah. So for the first time, the white kobold kind of looks up towards Freya, noticing who she actually is. And she kind of says towards you, is like, Freya, is that you?
Do you know me, little one?
It's me, Vexy. You remember me? And it's like the light from that Dragonborn, or not the Dragonborn, but the Dragon Gate seemed to kind of like ignite a memory inside your head, and just maybe it took you back to an event where the two of you were young, playing by the gate, perhaps. Or some young
How
memory
are
of that.
you, old friend?
Been seeing better days. But I get by.
You shouldn't be around him. He's bad news.
He's part of the Tiamat cult. Us dragonkin have to work for Tiamat in order to survive these days.
Do you have any orders to fulfill right now, Vexy?
We're just supposed to get the headdress ready.
Well, you're coming with me for now.
Well, you're going to be the White Avatar, right?
I am.
Then the headdress will be prepared for you soon, but not sure it's a good idea that I walk with you.
I grab her hand.
Yeah.
And I tug her along.
Okay. She kind of follows along, and she's kind of like taken back, like unsure what to say at this moment. Meanwhile, Ryder is traveling around town. So, you're looking for an armor shop, is it? You find this place called Iron Scale Armory. And as you walk in, you can see this full orc working a furnace. And he's got like a loincloth, oily black hair. It's like very muscular from hitting the hammer all day. And there's a couple of other orcs that are working around him. They seem a little bit smaller than him. And a human helper and a goblin helper who are just kind of like, one's at the reception. I say the human's probably at the reception, and there's a goblin in the back that's just like getting small bits and pieces. But the big orc is like sitting in the main room, or the main forge area, just forging out new gear. But the human kind of greets you. Welcome to the Iron Scale Armory. Can I help you with anything?
Hello.
Okay.
No. Continue, Ryder.
I was looking for maybe some better armor. Perhaps something that is I don't wear metal armor, but
Well, then you came to the wrong place, I'm afraid, because all we sell is armor. We got scale mail, chain mail, iron mail, plate mail, silver mail, for those who like decorations. No, you probably need to find a leathersmith if you're looking for something more natural.
I heard of special armor that was made of dragon scale.
Kind of pauses and just listens. What was at the end of the story?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of armor made, and I thought this is called dragon spine. So it's
The
probably
city
the best place
is
to
ran
find
by
it.
a bunch of dragonborn who live in Dragonspine, and the wall has the spine of a dragon on it. Do you think there's something about that makes everybody able to sell dragon scale armor?
I don't know. I just shrug.
Well,
I
little
thought
one,
it'd be the best place to look around.
if you want, I can make you a cylinder ball that you can just step into, and somebody can just roll you around in perfect metal. They can even shoot you out of a cannon. Would you like something like that?
I just say, no, I'm okay. And I walk out, and I'm like, well, I thought.
You thought wrong.
You don't know. I
Well, I'm
didn't
not-
know.
Well, apparently dragon scales are not used in armor. considering that most of the populace is Dragonborn.
Well, there is an item called Dragon Scale Mail. It's just very rare.
Yeah, well, that's why it's very rare. But yeah, the armory that was readily available was only, they make, metal armor. Like, they're not like a leatherworking unit or robe unit or whatever, like fabric. You probably need a fabric shop if you want robes. You probably need a leathersmith or a leather crafter who, hell, you fucking walk around with one. But yeah, those
I
are
was looking for a set of medium armor, so there's nothing really medium made out of that except if it's made from like ironwood or.
Yeah, I haven't really focused you on this, but ironwood doesn't necessarily exist in this realm. At least as far as we know. It's a soft no at the moment. But at any rate, yeah, no dragon scale. Like, I wasn't sure what you were aiming for, that's why I had it played out, but yeah. But, what is Gideon doing this whole time? Are you exploring as well, or?
I mean, I've got nothing better to do. They ain't gonna leave without me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that a halfling riding a hyena with a bear cub is not gonna go completely unmolested here.
Yeah, well, a lot of people look
I'm not breaking any laws.
No, yeah, but you're definitely a strange sight to see, considering how strange everything is in reverse already. But here's a few places just on the main strip that you can see. You can see a place called the Golden Armada, which is a weapon shop from the looks of it. You can see a alchemy shop named Peyote Ugly. And, of course, the tavern that was way back there. The inn where they're at. And you might see Ryder coming out with the Iron Scale Armory, but this could probably be right as they're walking in. And then, further down the road, you can see what looks like a cartographer shop. And it's just the immediate vicinity.
How about the stable?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could find a stable close to the inn, actually. Apparently
Because
we
I'm
did.
probably gonna need somewhere to, well, I could just tell the innkeeper it's staying with me.
Right.
Because I'll sleep in the stable. But the hyena doesn't fit inside too well.
Right, that's going to be a tight squeeze. So there's a silver dragonborn who's kind of like running the stable called Silverbeard Stable. I guess this guy's name's Silverbeard. And he sees you approach. Good day there, friend. And he's like giving you the weird, what am I looking at? Look at the moment. He's like trying to gauge who, what, where, when, how, why. Especially why. It's a interesting pairing you have there. Is there anything I could do to help you?
Gideon gonna be in town for a while, maybe.
Well, then, you may need a stable. I suppose that's why you're here, correct? Is that a wild giant hyena?
That's not wild, that's Giggles.
It's a bit strange to house one of them. He's not going to be a problem, is he? Like, he's not going to scare my horses or hippogriffs, is he?
So long as he's fed, Giggles probably be fine.
He's like slurping his tongue, smelling the air. And, yeah, we could definitely see about giving him some feed, huh? We'll feed him the same thing we feed the hippogriffs. No big deal. I may have to charge you a silver a day, though, just because it's such a unique animal. Is that satisfactory? You alright, Samachi?
See, if I supply my own food, like, it's really just making sure that the guards don't try to kill it in the street.
Right.
Because we've got more bear meat than we fucking know what to do with.
Mm-hmm. But you're probably going to want to stable it while you're in town. But then again, Giggles is maybe not in your mindset, but a wild beast nonetheless. Or at least trained by Knowles and
for
you.
Gideon, it's just a big, fluffy giggle thing.
Yeah,
But for everyone else, like, can we not have that
so
anywhere, please?
I mean, he's charging you $1 a day to take care of it, and you're assuming that if it wasn't a giant hyena, it might be less than that a day. I mean, he pretty much takes up an entire stall, just like a horse would. So do you plan on keeping it here, or are you going to keep it somewhere else?
Here should be fine. At least for a day or two.
Very well. Then I'll charge you $1 for today, and then tally up whenever I see you again. So with that, he'll ask you for a silver piece now, and then however many days it is, he'll get the rest from you then. Anything else while you're exploring the main street for the moment?
See, I've already...
While this is happening, Ryder will look for the leather shop. Begrudgingly.
Okay, let's see, it would be... Yeah, so is there anything else you want to do, Gideon? Otherwise I'll move on to somebody else.
See, I'm gonna need also to... I can deal with that in a later minute then. It's not dire that I do it now.
Alright. Alright, make an investigation check, Ryder. To see if you can find a leather crafting nearby or a leather shop.
Got you. Investigation? Yeah.
Yeah, you're asking around, seeing if you can find it. You keep getting told one thing, and then you get told another thing. Eventually, you find yourself in front of what looks like a hunting lodge of some sort. But this was not the place you were told to go to.
Still looks cool. I walk in.
You see several people drinking, and they all turn their eyes to the little halfling that walks into their establishment. And a guy next to the door is like, "Do you have membership?"
I might be looking.
Oh, it's these assholes.
If that's possible.
This isn't the first time we've seen these assholes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember hearing.
Well, I don't know. You got to bring in a kill in order to get into membership.
I bring out 4 large bear pelts that are still a little bit, that still need to be treated. Is that enough?
I'm go ask. Make a persuasion check.
Okay, persuasion check. It's a 12.
I'll roll a general insight for you. I'll go talk to the boss.
That's a natural 20.
Not you.
Oh.
I have to roll insight on your persuasion. I told you I was rolling you in general.
Well, what does my insight tell me?
It tells you nothing. That this place is full of some shady characters who like to hunt. And for some reason I didn't have any of this information in my black notebook, so I must have it written somewhere else. Yeah. Alright. But no, they spend a little time, they go get this human who's dressed up in like really fine garments, and he kind of looks down at you and is like, "This little thing, you want to be one of us?"
Yeah. I shrug. I can hunt with the best of them.
Well, we are the Piercing Eye Lodge. Don't just take anybody in. However, might be able to take an apprenticeship in. Maybe see if you can hang with the rest of us. How do you feel about hunting some exotic game?
I look at her eyes gleaming like, what do you mean by exotic?
Well, we're talking elephant, son. Or sister. Sorry. We're talking dire bears. We're talking gargantuan monsters that, you just wouldn't find anywhere else. We're talking hydras. We're talking those kind of beasts that could give you some real fame. Not these, he kind of shoves your pelts around in the air. Not these penny-ass weaklings.
I just those were what I got last night. Sign me up. I'll take on anything.
So you want to go on a week journey with us?
Huh. Well, actually, at the moment, I'm a little tied up. But, don't count me out. I'll be coming back.
Fine. We look forward to seeing you back.
But at the moment, time is a little, traveling with some people.
Yeah, think about it, because when she joined us, if you ever dare leave, well, let's just say you might become the exotic game next.
I just smile and I'm like, that'd be fun. I remember back in the forest we used to play, Hunters and Hunted.
Mm-hmm.
It's like tag, but with teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, teeth and arrows.
Teeth and arrows and spears and swords and gun blast.
We didn't have any guns in the Dondra. Anyway, well, don't knock me off yet. I'll be coming back. Be sure of it.
Alright. So with that, you are now aware of the Piercing Eye Lodge that has exotic game hunters. Which I will expand on it more if it becomes more of a thing. I have to go find the other notes though. But yeah. Let's see here. So going back to Freya, who's dragging a white kobold around by her wrist. Freya, not so tight. Where are you going?
We're just gonna go over here and have a word.
Okay. So
I find the nearest private place that we can go to without any listening ears.
you have a few choices. You can go to a corner in the common room. You could ask her if she has a room here at this location and take you upstairs. Or you can search around for something else.
Bexy, do you have a room by chance?
I do. Alright, let me show you the way. And she'll lead you
I
up
release her. Yeah, I release her hand.
Alright, so she leads you up these stairs, and what's Ragnar doing while all this is happening?
I need to drink. It was a long trip.
So you went to the tavern with the Black Dragon one? Leon's probably right behind you. I'm gonna leave you around with that asshole alone. So yeah. You guys are going to get some boot liquor. And yeah. So Freya, Vexy takes you to a room, opens the door, invites you in, shuts the door behind her, sits down on the bed next to you.
Where have you been? What have you been doing? Why are you here?
Yeah, about
Don't you live here?
Well, yeah, that too. Freya, I was never on the run like you. I mean, I heard briefly that you were leaving Timor altogether to get away from this. However, I didn't try to do the same. And I got recruited as a cultist. I thought it'd be a good way to make money. They applied some of my skills.
Is there any way that you can follow me instead of that one?
I'm bound to him.
If I can get you out of it, I'm going to.
I'm bound to him, Freya. I have to work for him.
How? How are you bound?
By contract? By the way, you have no ranking yet. There's nothing you can do. But...
Not yet.
Yes, but now that you might be coming of rank, you might be able to request me. But it's all dependent upon the High Priest.
Right.
But look at you, taking up the mantle that your father was never qualified for.
Have you seen him?
Once or twice.
Still alive and
Unfortunately.
old, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
He seems to be trying to make moves with the priest, but he is failing miserably.
Moves with who?
The High Priest.
I see. Anything to get that bastard. Oh, God.
There might be a chance of seeing him on the way to the temple. I assume you are all leaving there within the fortnight or so, or a day or two.
Yes, we are going to be on our way to the temple. Hopefully you'll be there, correct?
Well, as long as the Black Dragonborn is heading back, I will be as well.
I see.
Ah, yes, sorry. There's nothing much more I can go over, I'm afraid.
I may have to talk to Ashkin.
I pray that you don't talk too much, cause I will be the one that has to pay the consequences.
I don't want to see you hurt, Betsy.
I understand, but still. I am tough. She kind of puts a claw hand to your cheek. You're tough. Everything will be fine.
If I can, I will get you out of this. And that's the end of it.
She kind of offers.
I will not stand for him smacking you around like that.
She gives you a half-hearted smile and... Very well, and I'll leave it to you. But for now, just... Don't anger him.
For your sake. For your sake. Only for your sake. I give her a hug and then I go off to the, I guess the tavern?
Yeah.
Or the inn. No, the tavern. Yeah.
No, you're in the inn, and there's a tavern nearby that you guys can walk to. At which point we go back to Ragnar, Leon, the rest of the cultists, and Ashkin, who is over there drinking away, just relaxing. Like this has been a long trip for all of you, and you're all just kind of unwinding in your own way. So Ragnar, what are we talking about?
So Leon, I'm not quite sure if we've ever really had the conversation, but why do you commit yourself to the cult?
It offers power, of course. Like, you know, just
usually either for the money or the power.
Yeah, I kind of go for the power. I mean, look at all these peons we have working for us. Wouldn't be able to do it without the influences that we've been given. So I put those influences to work.
Let's see. Do you ever hope to be able to use those influences for something other than, I don't know, furthering the cult?
Well, if Tiamat comes back and reclaims the land, I would think we would be able to set things in a way that would make every one of us comfortable. Not everyone else, but we be comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about. I mean,
after Tiamat's back, do you have any, I don't know, plans? It feels like we've been doing this for so long that, I don't know, what happens afterwards?
Her will be done. I mean, we appease her, she makes sure we stay in power, and then we keep doing her goodwill, and then we just keep in her good graces, and then we get what we want.
Screw that. I'll just kind of give him a cheers and keep drinking my drink.
Yeah. I mean, after all, how often is it that you can bring a goddess to the world and have her protect you directly like that?
Not very often.
Hello.
Tiamat's black-headed dragon. No. Bella. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just shooting the breeze about this time. I would say Freya comes wandering in. No, looks like Whitey's back. He whispers under his breath to Ragnar.
Who knows, maybe I can get her to have another drink with me.
Well, I don't think he'd have that problem, but I'm sure... Yeah, I want to go and... Yeah, he kind of walks away, just not sure what he's going to say to complete that sentence. Yeah, I'm just going to go.
And don't forget to check on those funds for me.
Yeah, we're waiting on Eric to get back. But, yeah, he wanders off.
Do I see Leon walking off?
Yeah,
Does he walk past me?
Yeah, he walks right up to you and is like, "After you, ma'am, I've freed you up a seat."
Leon?
Huh?
May I have a word?
As you will, my lady.
And I lean into him and whisper softly in his ear, that white kobold, I know her. She's my best friend from years ago.
I see.
I want her under me. How can I do it?
Sexually.
Whoa. Now. You did not mean... I thought you had eyes for Ragnar. What happened? No.
I couldn't best one up. I'm sorry.
So she's like, "Oh, I don't know. Subordinates are kind of hard to come by."
Please keep it down, please.
Yeah. He's. Let's see. I mean, first things first. You got to get status. If you don't have status, you can't say anything. And I just freely giving you these nunyuks that I keep running into. I ain't got a problem doing that, but she's already claimed, so, I mean, there might be a way to contest it? I don't know. I mean, nothing like that's been done, but Tiamat might entertain the thought of her followers fighting over something so precious as a dragonkin. Or at least that's how the kobolds feel.
Yes.
I'll get status and then come back and talk about it. I mean, it's all up to the head priestess.
I can put it, that's what she told me, but can I put in a request to get her out of that contract with you-know-who?
Mr. Stinkums.
Yeah, I know. He's thinking it over, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you yet. Let me think about it for a little bit. Maybe I can figure something out, but this might take some thought. So give me a little time. I'll see what I can do.
What about gold? Do you think he'll take gold for her?
If you're asking for a direct trade, I mean, on his pride, this will just signify that he knows you want something. And you know what will happen next.
No. He'll gloat.
Yes, and he will not accept your offer, and then he will torment that poor kobold even worse.
I see. So it's best not to say anything until a request is made, right?
Yeah, I'd keep it on the down low. Just let things work out the way it's going for now.
As I told her, only for her sake, I won't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I will need your help trying to keep calm whenever he smacks her. If you can do that, Leon.
Why don't you ask Ragnar? I mean, seriously, wouldn't he be a better fit for that ideal? He kind of jokes, but he's like, I'll do what I can. But,
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Like I said, give me some time to think about this. I'll see if I can come up with something. But in the meantime, we just wait till the priest has a chance to weigh in.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, Ragnar, you just watch these two have a conversation. And Leon eventually leaves.
And I sat down next to him.
Are you okay? You look a little concerned.
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Like a drink in the meantime?
Yes. Please.
It's like that the barkeep bring over another drink.
And it'll happen as you get a drink. Who should I go to next? Ryder, are you heading back or what are you doing?
Yeah, Ryder would be heading back.
So, if you go back to the inn, you'll realize that most of your friends aren't here. But you might be able to find them elsewhere, like the tavern. And Gideon, what are you doing in the meantime? Like, I know we stabled Giggles.
Giggles is taken care of because that was going to be an issue in town. So, I don't know. We've already had one run-in at the hunting lodge.
Mm-hmm.
But I also kind of want to walk in there myself.
Well, first you have to find it by accident like Ryder did. Like Ryder wandered off and that's where they found themselves. I mean, to Gideon, he doesn't even know the place exists, so...
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah. And Ryder hasn't found you to have a conversation about it. So for now, it's like, what would Gideon do in this moment?
Well, we're all supposed to be at the end eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't hear them yelling my name. Which is usually a good sign.
Usually.
Not being yelled at is always good.
Hey Gideon, do you want to do a crime?
Oh no.
Say, leatherworking. I probably do need to,
Make a bear pack for your cup.
Oh yeah.
like a baby Bjorn or something, like a backpack it can sort of ride in.
Yeah, and then the baby is so comfortable because it's his mama's skin.
Yeah, could me and Gideon meet up?
Oh, I don't know, maybe. Like, you
Well,
walking.
you went to the leather shop at one point, didn't you?
Well, he's going
Well, I
towards.
looked for it.
Yeah, he looked for it. He had no luck. That's why he wound up at the other place because he thought it looked like one. Because they did have pelts hanging out. He's like, "Oh, this might be it," but it was the hunting lodge. Gosh, why am I blanking? Sorry, but yeah, I would say like walking towards the tavern. You see the stable. You can see Gideon over there paying off Silverbeard, and yeah, Gideon's about ready to go do whatever. Like he has no direction at the moment, so I'd say yeah, you can meet up with him if you want.
I could start rolling d4s and just head in the north, south, east, west, whatever the d4 says.
I trot over to Gideon and I'm like, oh, hey Gideon.
It's the worst that
I
happens,
think
right?
you'll have good
You go back the
use
way you came.
I pass Gideon the bear pelt.
So we can 4 of them, or
Yeah, 4.
so you get 4.
large bear pelts.
Dear Lord, you really need to get a new headset. I thought we had this conversation a month ago.
Hey,
I
Star.
got 4
That's
bear
me.
pelts easily enough.
Could we take a short, 5-minute break? Because I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, sure.
It is about time, isn't it?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
looking at 9:15. We've been taking little breaks because of your technical difficulties, but we could take an actual break. So go ahead and take 5 minutes here. You guys could think about
Thank
what
you,
you want to.
Star.
Yep, you could think about what you want to talk about real quick on the return. So yeah, BRB 5 minutes, folks. Meanwhile, maybe I could find those other notes that I had.
So I probably shouldn't walk into that place. Something smells like bitch.
No, that probably wouldn't be a good way. Not to say that they would walk out, or that you couldn't walk out, like... Let's see. I really should freaking name these files better. Mm-hmm. I'm just working on making more of that lodge so I can have something to reference.
I'm back.
Come back.
My microphone's ordered. It's coming this Saturday.
Nice.
Like,
Well, that's what they want you to think. These, of course, there can always be issues with shipping because companies are crap sometimes. Like,
it's Amazon Prime. Come on.
It should be here.
I'm gonna laugh even harder though if you get an empty box.
God, I had that
Or
happen
you
once.
just plug it in and it doesn't work.
Had that happen once with Amazon Prime.
It's just snuffed from the start. That'd be hilarious. Unfortunate, but hilarious.
Yeah, I ordered a heat element for my freaking oven, and they sent me a box with nothing in it. I was like, what the... What, you assholes, where the fuck's my shit?
Yeah. Getting a blue snowball. Like... Verified refurbished because it's cheaper. Lexi and Jay still gone.
Sounds like it. It's a yellow dragonborn. What's a yellow dragon?
I thought maybe, dragon scale mail would be at the place where all dragonborn are.
If it says very rare, it's still very rare, dude.
Yeah.
Like, for now, you're just dealing with basic shops until I know you have an intention for a certain item. Like, I didn't know until you told me at the end. I didn't think to put it there.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. It's alright. But yeah, it's not something that's... Because a dragon scale is like... I don't know, this place has like a religious thing about it. Like, you shouldn't take another dragon scale and use it for armor.
It's a little weird to ask one of dragonborn, hey, do you have basically bigger U parts?
Yeah, so I can like...
It was a human.
That was a human
Yeah,
who was working for
yeah.
an orc, but you know...
Yeah.
I don't see these guys going around. Can I gather your scales?
Well, I
Like,
didn't
maybe
know.
if you want to sweep the streets for a few months, you might be able to collect up the dragonborn scales to do it.
Yeah, some of those that molted.
I need a bag of beans.
You are a bag of beans. Alright, I got this kind of fleshed out a little bit better. But I could have... Yeah, I think it was just an incident that I wrote up and didn't really explore it. But now that I got a chance to explore it... Like, this is also like a hunting lodge that you could actually become a member of. You just got to be willing to give a week of your time in-game in order to go on a hunting trip. And I was like, well, that's not going to happen for you because you're in the middle of something. And technically, you're not from around here, so being here is like temporary to begin with, so. Alright, Lexi. Where you at? Ragnar? Get out from behind that bush.
They have a house now, they don't need a bush.
Yeah, that's true. But, yeah. So, new job, huh?
Yep.
Congrats.
Hours are going to be weird because new.
Is it going to interfere with Wednesday at all, or?
It might. That has yet to be seen because, of course, they don't train you on the shift you're going to stay on because that'd be too easy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let me know, and if we can work around things, we'll try. See what your shift looks like, but yeah, congratulations. Money is very important.
Yeah, money's good.
Yeah.
Money's absolutely fantastic. It could be exchanged for goods or services, which is kind of the best part.
Yep, yep. Hello? You guys back?
I am. She should be in like a couple seconds.
5 minutes is 5 minutes, not 10. I'll give you a hard time. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, can I have a bag
Oh my
Oh,
god.
do not.
No, because now my ears are bleeding. Why do you need a bag of beans?
He wants a bag of beans for chaos, I'm sure.
Like, if I give you a bag of beans, it's going to be a bag of regular broke-ass beans that don't do shit. If you want to buy a bag of beans, you can go to a wholesaler and buy it from them. Like, what are you actually asking me for? What do you want?
It's a magic item called a bag of beans.
Because if you just ask me for a bag of beans like that, I'm just going to give you a regular bag.
Yeah, it's a magic item.
Yeah, that's something you might find in a dungeon, perhaps. Yeah, these are those one beans that we have in the other campaign, aren't they?
Yeah, we never got to use because we never ended up with stable downtime to experiment.
Mhm.
Because, if we pull a bean, plant it, and a pyramid pops up, we can't do that in town.
No. And that would have been a campaign on its own. Or an arc on its own.
So, yeah.
So no, there's no magic beans for you. Go away.
It was bad place, bad time.
And I don't trust you, Ryder, with a bag of beans. Just hold your breath, dude. You might get a deck of many things. You never know.
Ryder with a deck of many things. Oh god.
It's a deck of every card. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Go Fish.
Old Maid.
One of them that turns you inside out.
Oh god, maybe I should make my own custom deck.
Another one that turns your brain to lemon juice.
You think there's a good card in there, but there's not.
Well, I mean, there'll be some good cards. There's a green card.
Turns you green.
You might be able to pull the race card,
Hey, you could turn into a Smurf. A green Smurf.
By the powers combined.
You become a purple Smurf. Well, those seconds are really ticking by, aren't they?
She said she had to pee.
I think
she peed and smoked, and then she walked upstairs. She's done.
She fell in. That's what I usually write it off to.
Fell in, she's stuck, her knees are at the bottom of her chin, just in the toilet entirely.
Help.
I'm back.
How are you?
Apparently not, she survived.
Oh, you made it out of there alive. Good for you.
Yep.
I thought you got stuck.
Yeah. Or got flushed.
We were concerned.
But apparently...
Wait, what?
But apparently you're Jace's favorite turd. He'd never flush you.
Hey.
Hey. I had a nephew tell me that once. At any rate. So yeah, where were we? Yeah, that sounds about right.
No.
Oh, Ryder wanted to have
the apple candy I had an hour ago.
Yeah, so Ryder wanted to have a conversation with Gideon.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Ryder.
Yeah. Oh, hey Gideon. I wanted to give you these, and I pull out the 4 large bear pelts.
Oh yeah.
We handled that before break.
Okay.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk? Mm-hmm.
Do you know where all the others are?
Literally, wasn't it like a field trip? We'll all meet back at the inn later. Wasn't that?
Well, if he's asking where everybody else went, so I would think he might say they went to the tavern. A couple of them said they were getting drinks.
Well, what do you plan to do right now?
Fucking reach over there and strangle your goddamn mic. That's what I plan
strangle
to
you.
do.
You want to do a crime?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Now quit killing my ears.
Yeah, murder's a crime.
Yeah.
Not murder.
Oh my god. Ah, god.
Well, that's the last scene for Ryder tonight. Anyway. Sorry, Ryder. That mic is really terrible. Sorry.
It's pretty rough.
I thought this was
like it's about
Ragnar's
to
fault,
break.
but I think it's freaking his fault now. And I have to take eardrops and ear medicine. Anyway.
So, it kind of be curious though. What kind of crime did you have in mind before we kill you ritualistically to appease the microphone gods?
I don't know, stealing something.
That's better.
Well, that's a little benign.
Shrugs. I miss, not Oscar, not Razor, not...
You get it right
Bar.
eventually, right?
Bar, yes.
Obviously, you don't miss him too much.
Can't remember his name.
I can't remember the name.
Sorry.
Look, I'm having memory problems.
Clearly,
I'm also worried my mic's gonna shit out again.
it's going to.
But yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about, or where you heading? What you doing?
Well, I was gonna say, there's this cool little hunting lodge down the way. And they have a bunch
First, you
of
were
cool
worried
stuff.
about meeting all the people, and now, like, we'll go meet the people first.
Okay.
Our people, not the other people.
I know what you mean. Okay, I follow Gideon
Where's the Gideon going?
to go meet the people.
Went to the tavern then?
Yeah, tavern, inn, bar, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah, we got the tavern next to the inn, separate establishment. But at the tavern, we have
Good swing from the chandeliers,
Yeah, Freya and Ragnar are at the bar having a drink. Is there anything going on between you two that we need to know about before these guys come in, or what?
I want to ask if they have, like, some of the good shit. Possibly.
They look at you like you're funny. It's like, good shit? I mean, everything here is good, and it's shit, but yeah.
Wasn't it bootlick like 1 ton over?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's asking for the good shit,
So-
though, and it's like, that's not what we call it here.
What do you call your good shit, then?
Oh, you mean the bootlicker?
Y'all have bootlicker here?
Yeah, bootlicker is well known around these parts. Hell, you Dragonborn fucking made the shit.
Okay. Ragnar. You want some?
I'll take some of the bootleg.
I'll take a bucket of bootlicker.
You
I
know
sit
what-
up on the bar.
So you know what's funny?
We're gonna drown you in your bucket.
There's this. So the bartender that you're dealing with is a gnome in a tricone hat and sleek leathers, and he runs this tavern. And you see like 4 of his barmaids running around. There's a human, there's a half orc, and looks like another gnomish girl and a human girl.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all running this tavern with him. And this little gnome's like, "Yeah, hold on, I'll get you some of the bootlicker right now." Goes down to the bottom shelf, grabs this big old mason jar-like jug that puts it up on top, pulls out however many glasses. Who all wants some?
I do.
Yeah,
I'll
one,
take a glass.
2.
I'll take a bucket.
Very well. Hold on 1 second. He runs out, grabs a pail from the outside, and then brings it in. Anybody else? He starts pouring the
Bucket
glasses.
bootlicker.
Yeah,
We established last time that it was a waste of booze.
Yeah. So they give you a bucket.
A
Yeah.
bucket of bootlicker?
Yep. If it wasn't for the liquor inside there, you think you might have smelled a little smell of manure or something.
Can
It'll
I
all be
make a
terrible.
perception check? real
Yeah, I
quick
was
to make
gonna
sure?
ask if I could percept if this thing was somewhere.
It'll all be clean. The liquor will kill whatever's in it, okay?
You want to make a perception check for what, Freya?
Just see if I
To
see
check.
Vexy anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. You do not see her here, but if she shows up, I'll let you know. So at the
Right.
moment, yeah, I mean that's pretty good perception. So you're keeping an eye out for us. What I'm going to say. So yeah, for now you got the bootlicker here in front of you. Who's all bottoms up?
I'm gonna give myself guidance before I do this.
Question, Ryder, where are you sitting in terms of me?
On the other side. I'm on the other side of Freight.
Alright.
And
just
I
gonna
try
have
to down the bootlicker.
Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Love it. You did just guzzle
You're-
the entire
You're a
pail.
halfling at least,
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what-
19.
You can. Here, if it helps you, you're within 10 feet.
I'm sure I should let you use magical protection to fight off an affliction that you're trying to pour onto yourself.
Oh, I mean, Ryder could also choose to fail. Like,
Yeah.
that is an option. You could just straight up do shots into oblivion.
Yeah. But yeah, you
Well,
took your
I got
first
a
chug.
19 plus 4.
So you took your first chug. You still have a half a pail of it, and it seems not to be doing anything.
I think she's
Okay.
trying to show
So-
off her boyfriend.
So, question.
Answer.
Like, if I take it in little sips, would I have to make a Constitution saving throw?
Well, if you're nursing it, I would say no. You'd be fine as long as you're nursing it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like once you start to take a good swallow of this, though, that's when it's gonna happen.
So I'm halfway through my bucket.
You're
Dang,
halfway-
babe.
What did he do? I didn't hear him.
Yeah, I went ahead and just threw mine back.
All right, go ahead and make that con save.
I made it.
Oh, you made
Yeah,
it. Ooh, it was
You know
rough
what?
going
Fuck
down.
it.
What? I thought you were trying to keep an eye out for somebody.
God!
Well, you know that perception check you had a minute ago?
It's
Out the
gone.
window.
I'm gonna finish off my bucket now.
Alright, go ahead.
gotta make you go rehab.
Wow.
Look,
double.
went down
No,
smooth this
no.
time.
I finished down my bucket with like a champ.
Good lordy, Lassie, what the hell's wrong with you? You should be knocked off on your floor licking people's boots.
I burp and some fire comes out. I'm okay.
So just for the sake of actual reality here, do we need to start rolling like poison damage? Because I'm pretty sure that's enough liquor to just actually kill you.
Could be. I don't
I was
know.
That's
kind
up
of
to
thinking
Star.
the same
But
thing.
he made a 21, so he's like, I would say Ryder would need to go to the bathroom really quick to get this shit out of his system or her system.
Yeah, vomiting is going to be.
Yeah, you either have to
I
vomit it
rolled a
up or
natural
piss
20.
it. But yeah, you rolled a natural 20. You were able to down it like a champ, and this gnome's like, that should have knocked you on your ass. But can't complain when there's 2 natural 20s there, so,
How am I feeling?
How do you want to feel?
I think even like though with the natural 20, I'd still be.
Oh, you'd be buzzed, but
Quite-
you're not out of
quite
your.
messed up.
Yeah, you're not quite to level 1, so to speak. You've been making your save, so you're like you could be buzzed, but at the same time you're not. Without.
Hey, so I beat the bucket challenge. What does that get me?
Another bucket. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, I raised my bucket up.
And that'll be 5 gold.
So wait, how much is
Man,
it for
my
both
cat just
buckets? I can pay that.
Yeah, 5 gold for 2 buckets.
Sweet, I can pay that.
All right. And you guys only have to pay like 5 silver.
I'd give a gold piece.
Oh,
I
thank you,
got
laddie.
whatever.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. You got another bucket of piss in front of you. Good luck.
Do you think I can do this, guys? I say as I give myself guidance once again.
Hey, none of that magic shit. You're cheating. You're cheating. Quit it. If you're gonna get drunk,
Yeah,
get
it's gonna be
drunk.
fine.
You bitch. You wasted good liquor if you don't feel it.
But now you've been called a bitch.
Well, I rolled an 8 that time.
Yeah. So yeah, half the pail, and you are blah. It is making you very sick, and since you've taken a whole bucket before, yeah, you're feeling the need to puke really quick. Make a Constitution saving throw to see if it's coming up right this instance, or if you got a chance to get to the restroom. Oh my
Which way are you
god!
facing, Ryder?
I go into my first bucket that's empty.
Your bucket had half a pail of liquor in it. Now it's filled back up with half a pail of puke on top of it.
Well, I'm gonna go dump this outside. I paid for it already.
Yeah, you do that last time.
I go outside and I dump it out.
God lord, that's one crazy ass half-a. Dumb as rocks, too.
I'm starting to feel it too, so I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna stumble. Try to
Oh,
go
yeah,
outside stumbling.
Your cheeks are red as can be. And as you stumble outside, I would say over by the end, you can see... I don't know what you could see, actually. Make a perception at disadvantage. Let's see how crazy that... Wow, them eyes are fucking good. Even in your soon-to-be slumper, or stupor, you can make out the shape of Fexi in like a black cloak, black leathers, black hood and everything. She kind of pops it up over her head. Looks like she's getting ready to leave.
Lexi, is that you?
Yes. Are you okay?
I'm a bit drunk.
I come out of the alleyway and accidentally drop my bucket. And I'm like, oh, hey, Lexi, who's your friend?
Oh my god, what the hell's that smell?
Oh,
She
hold
darts
on.
away from you and runs over to the other side of Freya. And
1 second, I got this. I'm looking through my spells because I have something.
yeah, but they don't wait. Anyway, Freya, I'm just gonna go out and search for some marks.
What kind of marks?
She kind of wiggles her fingers in front of you, as if that would indicate what kind of marks.
Oh.
You see
You want
Ryder
me to come
title
with
wave
you?
herself.
No offense to you, dear. She puts her talons on your cheek and pulls you down. But you are fucking wasted. You will fucking give me away.
Just like
No,
the good
no,
old
no.
days,
She
right?
slaps you on the cheek a little bit. Look at me. Look at me.
Breathtakingly fucked up.
As much as I would love to go on a shopping spree with you, no, you must stay here. Because if you come with me and I get busted again, I'll get busted. You got me?
Yeah.
Yeah, slap, slap, slap. Now come on.
Okay.
By the way, in the background, do you see Ryder title wave herself?
What the fuck are you doing?
You just see this huge tidal wave, like, run over Ryder, and she goes spilling out.
Where are you doing this at? Like, in the alleyway? Out by the street?
Yes, in the alleyway.
Can you post this spell
Somewhere
for
where I
me?
won't hit anyone.
Oh, did you do it? Okay. You're too drunk to realize if you would anyway, so... 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide. Okay. I'd say like, I don't remember. Yeah.
I mean, it's nighttime out in the middle of the street. I don't think there's gonna be that many.
So, there was a horse nearby that just bolted, got the fuck out of there. And then there was like a person who was riding a horse who fell off and then all of a sudden got flooded by your tidal wave behind you. And they got washed down the alley about 2 blocks down.
I'm gonna go help that man really quick. Well, I just like toss a healing word down the alley at the dude. I'm like, I'm sorry, and then I run off into a different alley.
Oh shit, he actually died.
No, the resurrection.
Do you have a diamond? Yeah, this is like a commoner that got knocked down the alleyway. You did 18 points of damage. They have like, what, 5? 10 maybe? 9 to be fair? Yeah, that's double their health. You just killed a man.
That's bullshit.
I know. Don't be drunk. Don't be casting spells when you're drunk. That's the
I
lesson.
go down and I'm helping the person.
I'll say you can make it over there and actually get him from having to make death saves. Technically, yeah, I'll let it be. So, you cast a healing word to try to get him back up. What happened?
I have my face covered. I'm like, you saw nothing, and I turn into a rat and scurry away. No one will ever believe him.
Make an intimidation check.
People will believe him. Druids are not an unknown thing.
Yeah.
Intimidation? Natural 20.
Dang.
You scared the shit out of him after turning into a rat and scuttering off. I shall not say this to anybody. Where's my horse? So he tries to gather himself up and look for his
so
horse.
bad.
Man's running from town. He's
Like, why
gone.
would you waste a devastating spell that's meant to attack your enemies? And you take 9 points of damage at least.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
no,
you
I
cast
did.
it on yourself.
I did.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
why? Yeah, you're casting a devastating spell in town, and you're technically drunk, which means you're not fully aware of what's around you. So yeah, be careful.
Oh well, no, I was cleaning myself off.
Yeah, that's not what that spell's for.
Well, that's what Ryder used it for.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You're willing to take the damage, but the people around you can't take that damage. But yeah, all right, you scurried off.
fine.
No, alright. But,
Oh, if the dude was actually dead, I would have hit the body, so.
you want me to take it back that you healed him then?
Vexy.
What the hell is that?
Don't worry about that.
Yes, well, hood up.
Whenever you get done, would you meet me back here?
Sure.
Alright. Be on your way. I don't want anybody seeing you talking to me.
Okay, very well. And she will stealth down and...
Dang! Go Vexy!
Mm-hmm. Like the wind, she jumps into an alley and she's just gone.
Gone.
A brown rat
Like a
with a
fart in
collar
the
on it
wind,
crawls
she
up onto your
disappears.
shoulder.
Yeah, that shit disappears. Now what, Ryder?
A brown rat with a collar climbs up onto Lexi's shoulder.
Who's Lexi?
Yeah, who's that?
Freya's shoulder.
We're gonna go into
My
that bit.
apologies.
We're gonna go into that bit if you keep it up.
I'm gonna
bucket's
attempt to.
7 tall.
I don't realize that because I'm not fully.
Yeah, you're tipsy
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
And vomit up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the rat has to make a dexterity saving throw to stay on your shoulder.
Do I have to make it with her? I need to make
As
it
a
with
rat,
her.
because you have the physical
What's
appearance
the
of
dex of a rat?
I'm almost sure it's 10, but let me look it up real quick. Like, I don't know why you keep putting yourself in situations that require you to...
You see,
Hang
I didn't
on for dear
expect
life.
her to go.
You don't expect a lot of things, and I think that's half the problem. They have a +0, so it's just a 20.
Rat is 11 dex.
Yep. No mod. So a straight roll. Ooh, this brat is hanging on to your shoulder for dear life. Does not fall into the basin, and you come back up a little bit more at your senses. Maybe not quite yet, but you know, you feel a little bit better
Getting
inside.
there.
Yeah, you feel better inside.
And I'm gonna go to a washroom and clean my face and wash my not wash my
Your snout, your snoot, your snickety snoot.
I pat the side of her
I'm going
snoot like
to
a.
swash some water in my mouth.
I pat the side of her face like there, it's okay.
This rat is patting you on the face, but you see the collar.
Ryder, do you think you can help with this?
The rat thinks about it
God.
and then looks at you, and it points at you.
I'm going to intimidate the rat.
Make an intimidation check and make an insight check. Ryder makes the insight, you make the
Listen here, you little shit! You're going to fix this!
Oh, you are...
The rat's
are-
hand glows as it casts restoration.
Doesn't work while you're in form, unfortunately.
You see the rat crawl down, and then on the floor you see Ryder, and who touches like the tip of your tail and casts lesser restoration on you.
And you are all cleared up. Let's waste all
Okay.
those B shapes, shall we?
I coil my tail around Ryder's waist, and I pick her up, and then I walk back into the tavern. Good as new.
Good as new, they both are, apparently, as they return from whence they came. Ragnar, is there anything going on while they were out? And what's Gideon doing?
I have downed another glass.
Damn, you're down like a champ.
Still chilling.
And then, Gideon, what are you up to?
So I've just got some mail.
Yeah, just sipping some mail. Anything else going on in the world of Gideon?
I mean, I'm being carried by a giant tail of the Dragonborn, so
Yes, your turn's over, please.
Yeah, I don't have much to worry about doing.
Yeah. Let's see here. So,
Can I see if Leon's anywhere around? Oh, it's not very good.
no, it looks like Leon's still gone anyway. Yeah. I mean, he would have probably came found you if he was back. But, yeah, see, in the back of my mind, there was like a cutscene that happened that I wish I could tell you about, but we'll let that simmer. But yeah, Leon is nowhere to be found. And you see Ryder and Freya walk back in. And yeah, you guys walk back up to the bar and...
Yeah, I'm gonna take my seat next to.
Do I notice any change in their state from when they left?
She seems to be sober again. I mean, if you could tell that from her embarrassed expression that she's been having a lot lately.
Yep.
I mean, it's hard to tell. Like, red in the face all the time, it's hard to tell. But yeah, she does seem to have more of her facilities back since she's walking straighter and she's carrying Ryder by her tail with no problem. Otherwise, if she was drunk, she probably would have knocked Ryder into a couple of tables by now.
He just actually
Ryder
walks.
is asleep.
He,
Walks right into a couple of chairs, table. That's the alternate timeline right there.
Freya, like, do a front flip and just fucking yeet Ryder into the next century.
Indeed.
Like, that tail is a perfect slingshot.
I should, but I digress.
So yeah, I mean, you're welcome to keep drinking. You're welcome to keep doing any of this stuff. But eventually, you know, nighttime comes around to a full close to where it's time to get your rooms, time to get some rest, and unless there's any other shenanigans.
We're gonna talk about sleeping arrangements.
Yeah, what are our sleeping arrangements?
Do you want company tonight?
Red face? She is wasted. You could so score off of this. No.
Yes, I would enjoy some company.
Okay.
I'll cover the room. And let's go ahead and order a room.
Alright. For your rooms, it's like 2 silver. For 2... Like, it's a 2-bedroom, but you guys can, like, slide the beds together or sleep in one. It doesn't matter. And that's... Yeah, they have a lot of these rooms available. If they need to make room for more people, like the cultists, it's probably like 4 silver to house 6 of them into a room.
Alright. I'll cover that.
I uncoil my tail and let Ryder drop.
And where's Ryder sleeping? Not in that room.
Apparently.
In the
In
hallway.
the hallway.
Yeah.
Across me.
So yeah, this blue scale dragonborn, he's been the one who's been attending to your keys and everything and getting the rooms. Or it's a she actually. Has doling eyes, but still attentive to her end. And she pretty much says, "Thank you for your patronage. Here's your rooms," and hands you all your keys accordingly. So like 2 silver if you want a room by yourself. If you want to be in the bunk room with the cultists, they're paying 4 silver. Somebody's already paid for that. So it's up to you guys how you want to set it up.
I'll take out 4 silver.
You want a bunk room for yourself?
Yes.
Fair enough. You get it. All the wide open space that you would ever need. As a halfling. Dragonborn size beds. 6 of them. 1 little halfling. And then
I can't just sit in the middle of one of the beds alone.
And I think about this time, Leon would come out, and he kind of noticed that you ordered one of the bigger rooms. He's like, "Is it okay to house some cultists in there or no? Or some of our men?" not cultist. He wouldn't say cultist in the public.
Fine. I just say as I'm in the middle of my bed.
Alright, the country bumpkins come in, and then maybe a couple more of the others. Alright, you guys sleep here tonight. We'll catch y'all in the morning.
I look up for a second and I say, if you two make too much noise, if any, I swear I will have my fire snakes eat you.
Make an intimidation check.
That's,
Impressive.
17.
They don't say a word. They just go right to sleep.
And I just curl up in the middle of the bed again.
Alright.
I'll slide the beds in our room together and
Yeah.
curl up in bed.
I'll do the same.
You both fight over who's gonna put whose bed next to whose. You're pretty much shuffleboarding at one point. But eventually you manage to get your beds into one of the corners and plenty of room for you two to sleep. And Gideon, where are you hanging out at?
We have group rooms.
So you're in one of those? Yeah.
I wish them the
Gideon
best
wanted
of
to.
luck.
Oh, mercy.
'Cause
Hmm.
it's about to get dark in here.
let me see who's all in the room with you real quick. Let's see here.
Yeah, if Gideon wants to, he can also stay in the room with me in the country.
Yeah, I think you would actually be in the room with them because there's gonna be another room for like the females that came. Yeah, I think you would be in the same room that Ryder.
Let's
set up.
hope Gideon doesn't sleepwalk and y'all fall asleep real quick.
Oh my god, that damn sneak now almost got me. Yup. Alright, so Blasco
The fire
and Gil.
snake starts to go.
Blasco and Gil go to sleep. Gideon's in there with you, Ryder. Let's see, and there's room for
Ragnar, would you care to lock the door, please?
Let me slip in something more comfortable.
Don't think that's where that was going, but
No.
Reluctantly gets back out of bed to go lock the door.
Thank you.
yeah, that. Okay.
So I guess you're wondering why I took an interest in the white cobalt.
Wait. I don't know if I've ever seen you take an interest in the white cobalt.
You've seen me dragging off with one of the black one's peoples.
Yeah, I was kind of curious.
It's my longtime friend. Yes, I was going to later.
I'm sitting here thinking she's sitting out in the open room waiting for you. Where is she?
Oh, is she?
You don't know.
Oh. Well, I was going to check and see after I had this conversation.
Okay,
with
okay. Go ahead.
her.
How did you two know each other? What?
Childhood friends?
You grew up here?
Yes.
Oh.
Sure did. But yeah, her name's Vexy.
Thanks.
At
Gotcha.
one point, if she's not too busy, I would like you two to meet. If you wouldn't care to.
You know what's funny about that? You actually know her. Like, she's the Black Dragonborn's.
I mean,
you
yeah,
you
she
actually
doesn't
met
call
her.
that probably-
Yeah,
yeah.
you would already know who she is, but entertaining her is up to you how you want to do it.
What would you say mine and Becky's relation is?
Kind of neutral because she doesn't report to you.
Just know each other.
Yeah, you know of her just because of because she could, you see the interaction between the Black Dragonborn and his
Right.
subordinates, and Yeah, a lot of those Dragonborns who are not you or Freya are kind of mean to their subordinates to a certain degree. Then again, there are some that just take care of them too, so. But you've just kind of noticed, like, that's not your business, and you know it could blow your cover if you try to do something about it.
Yeah, I'll play into it. I mean, yeah, I could meet her. I've seen her around, but
Have you?
yeah, I mean, she is a part of the cult. She doesn't report to me, so I've never really held much of a conversation with her, but
Let's see. Just seeing her get down like that really, really hurt my heart, I guess.
yeah, he doesn't really
You don't seem
treat
to
his
care.
subordinates very well. I don't think he treats anyone very well, for that matter. But
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, was there anything else?
I don't know what else to say other than I hate seeing her like that. It really irks me, I guess. I just don't know what I could do to help her.
I mean, as sad as it is, I don't think there's really much you could do, as long as she's contracted with the Black One.
Can you explain the contracts? Like, what they partake in, I guess? Since I'm new to this whole thing.
As far as I'm aware, it's pretty much just once somebody agrees to be your cultist, they enter into that contract to serve you.
I see.
So you basically own them at that point.
Alright. I do have to meet her back here in a little while.
Alright, I'll be sure to leave the door unlocked. I'll probably may be asleep or may not by then. depending
It
on how
won't
late
take
you're up.
long, and then I'll be back to you. And I give a wink. Playfully.
Alright, well, I'll be waiting.
I gently bow my head down and give him a kiss on the forehead, and then scuttle out. First unlocking the door, of course.
Yeah, that usually helps. Oh, the door's locked. But yeah, make your way down to the common room, and I assume you're going to head down to the common room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And sure enough, over in a corner of the room is a shadowy figure dressed in a hood and everything, but the white of her scales sometimes make her easy to catch. And you're at your full senses, so you can definitely tell she's back there.
Yeah, I'll scuttle over to her. Babe, we can hear your video. Go ahead.
I think he already left. So yeah, Fexy's like, Freya, come see, have a seat.
I sit down with her.
She pulls out this golden brooch. Make sure I got this right. It looks like it's dwarven design, but it's made out of pure gold and has sapphires embedded into it. Look at what I found
That's
tonight.
pretty.
Mm-hmm. This should fetch a pretty penny.
It should. Look at it.
Yes. Just a few more like this, and maybe I could do something. She puts the brooch away.
Are you in need of coin, Lexi?
Coin could do a lot of things.
How much do you need?
She's thinking. Oh, I don't know, 50,000 gold. Why are you laughing? That's not funny. I need a lot of money.
I'll give her 100 gold.
No. Keep your change, hon. It's just change. I need a lot of money. And that's not... It's kind of you, but no.
Are you sure you don't want to take it? It's shiny.
I know.
Look.
It's a little condescending.
Pulls your hand over,
It's shiny,
drops it in the
look.
bag. You know what? It's mine now. Mark off 100 gold.
I did.
I better add that to hers. But no, if I had like 50,000 gold, I could buy a magical item that could fix things.
What kind of magical item are you looking for?
I don't know, something like a deck or maybe a lamp or something. But I know I need money first.
Right.
But what did you...
What all do you do, Vexy? Like, do you still hunt?
Not in the same sense. I mean, I do hunt. But my prey is something different than what you hunt.
I see.
You know how itchy these fingers get.
Yeah, I know.
But fear
It's
not.
all flooding back to me. The good old days. Us going out in the forest and wrecking everything.
You and your tail keep bapping me in the head every time you try to do an attack. It was quite frustrating, but at the same time fun.
I've gotten better, by the way.
Oh, that's good, that's good. Still not sneaky though, are you?
No.
Mm.
No.
See, this is why we can't hunt together. But that's okay.
Sometimes it's with me and sometimes it's not.
But all the same. Oh. So, I suppose tomorrow we're gonna head back to the temple.
We are?
The headdress should be done. I'm afraid I can't show it to you until we get there.
You said the headdress is ready?
It should be. We're supposed to pick it up tomorrow.
Can
Why?
you describe what it looks like, or have you...
She kind of like traces her finger from your forehead to your snout. Kind of like that. Like you've seen a similar one, like the red dragonborn, his headdress, whenever he put it over his. It's almost like an enveloping dragon mouth over the snout.
Okay.
Just a kind of representation of a dragon head.
I see.
Yes. But the headdress should be ready tomorrow. We'll be able to go back. And this is such a good coincidence. That means we'll probably go ahead and initiate you as soon as we get back.
It's good. Do you know after the initiation, will y'all be helping us do anything other than...
It's all up to the high priest.
I see.
Like...
What's the high priest like?
Oh, he can be quite an entertainment to watch.
Name?
Something you might have to see in person.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, they took me in, kept me from dying, saved me from the police, and then put my...
Been a very, very bad girl, huh?
Well, I'm a kobold.
Naughty,
What'd you
naughty.
expect?
I see. Will you be traveling with us, Vexy?
More than likely, we shall all be traveling together.
Do I need not speak to you whenever he's around?
Probably for the best. Matter of fact,
Can I keep my eyes open and see if I see the black one?
Make a perception check. You are positive he is not here.
Positive he is.
Not in the vicinity. Nor is any of his goons. Like, it's kind of late at night. Like, most of your group has bedded down, so more likely they're all in bed, but, you know, you agreed to meet her afterwards, and, yeah, it seems like you're the only two that haven't got to bed yet.
Okay.
We should probably cut this short soon now.
Yeah, I agree. I'll give her a nice little handshake and I'll say I'll speak to you more soon.
Of course. Hope you're not
And
afraid to shed some blood.
I'm not.
Good. Ritual calls for it.
I'm used to it by now.
Very well. Well then, I'll catch you later. And she'll trolley off.
Alright. I'll make my way back to Ragnar's room.
Alright.
Close the door, lock it, and then cuddle in bed with him.
Oh, dear lordy. So, is there any other activities during the night?
I've done mine.
Anybody else? Giant hyena. Let's have a look at Giggles, shall we?
Babe, do you have anything? Are you asleep?
No, just waiting for you to get back to the room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm back.
Well, then, yeah. Go to bed.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. There's some... Like, the night goes by a little bit. And maybe around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in that vicinity, there's a loud... from the horse's stable, and then horses break out of the stable, and then there's like this giant hyena that's just kind of like got his paws up on the fence, just going... Apparently he tried to take a snap at one and he scared out some horses. So, I mean, none of you have to get up, but if you wanted to, you could. So the stable hand's been woken up, told to get the horses that ran into the city. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm fast asleep.
Yeah. And Giggles is just laughing his ass off at the fence as he knows he did what he did. But the next morning comes, and yeah, it is filled with business for those who are, you know, in the cult priority. Like, Leon comes knocking on your door early in the morning. Ragnar, are you in there?
Don't come in, I'm naked.
Oh my.
Rolls out of bed and just cracks the door.
What does a dragonborn look naked anyway? Isn't it like... Never mind. Ragnar!
Yeah,
We got
comes
our
to
funds.
the door and just kind of cracks it up. And...
Got our funds. Gotta go pick up some armor. You ready to go?
Nice. Yeah, let me just grab my things real quick. I'll be right down.
Alright. And the rest of you can wake up at any point at this time and join the common room. There's a lot of bustling going on with those who are in charge. Those who are already initiated. And you can see Ashkin, whenever you finally do get to the bottom, just kind of like ordering his people around, especially Vexy. And, you know, they're just kind of listening to him reluctantly and doing whatever they gotta do. But,
I'm gonna get out of bed still clothed. Because it was a
You
joke.
lied. I know. I knew it was a lie. And Leon was like, what the hell? Do I even want to... Yeah, whatever. But, yeah, he's ready to take Ragnar shopping. And,
Ooh, shopping,
yeah. Oh, did you want to come with us, Miss Freya?
please.
Did someone say shopping? It's with you.
Do you want to join us, little one?
No,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Good,
I just
good.
stare at him.
Very well. Anybody else want to go?
We're going shopping for what?
He's getting plate mail and whatever else at the armor shop, and okay, yeah, the other group's actually taking care of the headdress.
I mean, if it's not for the room I'm in, yeah, why not? What's the worst happens, right?
Would you say it's still colder here?
It is, yeah. Like you're close to
Okay.
the mountains as well. Like if you go north, you start going into very cold weather. If you recall from the previous campaign, where you ran
Okay.
into winter wolves and the like. But yeah. On top of that, there's this red tiefling she's going with, and she kind of walks up to Ragnar and says, "I'll be joining you guys today." And saunters over and just kind of like places a hand on your shoulder and then walks off. And Leon's just kind of like following her trail, just kind of like, she's bold, and then follows behind her. You know her as Pyra.
As what?
Pyra.
Pyra.
Yeah, her name's Pyra.
And what's our relation?
She seems to be a big flirt. So,
Big flirt?
even though she...
Is she one of my cultists?
No, she's actually, I think the Blue Dragonborn's cultist who just happened to be here on the mission.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you
I'm
know
gonna
that...
squeeze in between them.
Oh, well, she already walked ahead. She already placed a hand on him
Okay.
and walked away. Yeah, so she has like
A
red
hiss.
skin. Yeah, she's got red hair, or red skin, black hair, ruby red lips, golden eyes, and has a very well developed
Oh,
chest.
dang.
Yeah, ruby on hair, blue eyes, and I'm
Either way, she kind of walks off, and Leon's just kind of like following. Maybe he's enthralled by her, but hate to see you go, but I watch to watch you. You love to watch you leave. Yeah. So yeah, and then the rest of you are like following out, heading towards the same location, which will be the armory that we know as. In my notes. What was it?
Steel.
The Iron Scale Armory. Yeah, it's Iron Scale, not Dragon Scale. At any rate. So yeah, you walk in there and you actually see the orc that was working the forge the other day. He's actually up front for now. And it looks like he's the only one here this early in the morning. And he seems to be putting some pieces out in the display area.
Did Leon give me this gold, or is he
He's
just
holding
buying
on
it?
to it. He's like, you point, I'll pay. And yeah, if you want to get a suit of plate mail, it'd be 1K.
Oh,
So-
like super plate now.
Yeah, which he's going to take care of that. And then, is there anything else you need?
Some health potions.
You have to go somewhere else for potions. But yeah, you get a scene for a plate mail. So yeah, and while the orc is helping you get dressed in it so that it fits you perfectly, Leon pays 1,000 gold for you, and Pyra, she's like watching, sitting on top of the table where business is conducted, just kind of casually wait for the orc to come back over, and then as soon as he's done pitting you in your piece, she's like, looking good, Ragnar. Anyway,
He is looking good, huh?
yeah, Ostrich, she says to the orc, is that headdress ready? No. Yeah. Pulls out a box, sets it on the table, and it's kind of like elongated a little bit. And she kind of opens the top and kind of looks towards you for a minute, Freya, and then looks in there and it's like, you'll enjoy this. And she's like, thank you. Drops a few gold on the table and walks away. Well, my business is done. I'll get this back to camp.
Yeah, go away. Go on.
Oh, come on, honey. No need to hate me. We're on the same side after all.
You're flirting with my guy.
Her eyes kind of narrow on Ragnar. Ragnar, you took an interest in another? Ooh.
Yeah, we have a mutual interest.
She kind of like traces her fingernail across her lips and goes, oh, this is going to be so interesting. And then saunters off. Oh, God, what have you done? Leon's like I don't know if I should be panicked or what. That
I give a
can't.
snort
That
in her
can't.
general direction.
Yeah. It's like that can't be good. That can't be good. But
And then she realizes what she just done and turns bright red.
Well, that's interesting. Anyway, so
Got fight a brewing.
yeah. So, and in her defense, Ragnar, she just flirts with everyone for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Like, she's not serious with anyone, but she just flirts because she knows everybody thinks she's some hot shit. You know how them tieflings are.
Yo.
Devil's tool. I'd put her to the stake and burn her, but she's resistant to fire.
That just means it takes longer to cook, that's all.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. But at any rate, yeah, so you get you a plate mail. So you can go ahead and pull your plate mail over. And yeah, is there anything else you want to do here? Or like, I think we're getting close to stop time, so if there's anything you want to conclude in this session, we could get that done, and then you guys...
What kind of sell this thing out?
Ah, good question. Let me... Where is that good old player's handbook? I think it's what? I wish the items would actually say how much they were worth. Because I don't know where my player handbook is at the moment. I don't think the item's going to tell me one way or the other. I'm going to say 10 gold for now. And if it's more, I'll give it to you later.
Gotcha. I am going to sell this to the orc.
Alright. He'll take your shabby piece of chainmail and look it over like, huh? At least it served you well.
Oh yeah. Definitely done its purpose.
That plate should help you out more.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. And with that, unless there's any other business in any of the other places you want to visit before, I mean, pretty much everybody's getting ready to ride out.
Yeah, but I need a health potion, but we can start off.
Well, no, we can. There's actually a potion shop here called P.O.T. Ugly. Would you like to visit the alchemy shop?
Let's go.
So, as you enter, there's a black scale dragonborn named Safara of the Wild Walk. She sells several concoctions, and she kind of noticed you all coming in. Come on in. What can I get for you today? Would you like to try one of my crazy inventions here? And she holds up this strangely colored liquid.
This random potion of random effects.
Yeah, the random concoction. For 100 gold, you can have
And
a
what does
lot of
that
fun.
do?
Oh, it could do almost anything. She apparently seems to be trying to sell it to you in a way that you're not sure she's telling you the whole truth, but she's not telling you the whole truth. She's not telling you the whole truth.
I don't know what it does.
I don't know. Would you like to take a sip and find out? I tell you what, first one's free. She'll give you a potion for free. Try it out, and if you like it, you can buy more.
I'll drink it.
You'll drink it?
Down.
Roll me a d6.
Yeah, I'll try it out for you.
No, this is a d6. You automatically...
Yep, D6.
Okay, so here's what happens. Roll me a con save, though. You do get a con save. And you could choose to fail it, too, if you want. Doesn't matter. You fail anyway. Even with your aura. Become loopy and drunk, like, for the next hour. You're very drowsy, but you can't sleep. So that's you for an hour.
You can't sleep.
You can't sleep, but you're very sleepy and you're drunk and loopy. And this won't wear off for an hour.
That's all it did?
Yeah, that one was that was like a shot. But yeah,
okay.
That was a good effect, I think. Would you like to try another one? 100 gold.
A different one or that same one?
Yeah. Same potion combination. She's like, this here will promise you a time of your life. No, you know. I won't guarantee it, but definitely could show you a time
No,
of your
no,
life.
no.
What
I
about
think-
you, man?
no,
What
no.
about you? It kind of goes over to Freya. What about
I
you,
kinda-
young sir? And yeah,
I
she's
kinda
going down the
lean
line.
into the female black dragonborn and say, "Do you have a love potion?"
Do I ever? Hold on, I'll go get him. Comes back with this pink liquid in a vial, hands it to you. 50 gold.
Okay.
Put down love potion.
Alright.
Like you need that. Come on, girl.
It isn't
assuming
for
you-
him.
I don't think it's for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I sense some shenanigans.
I sense a lot too, and boy, if you only knew the other side of the coin. Alright, so yeah, she sells you that potion for 50 gold, and then, can I get you anything else?
I'm good, thank you, ma'am.
Spell components for those who cast spells, I have those as well. And if you have some items that are risque, maybe I can find a place for them. And she also has healing potions, which is probably why you really came here.
Yeah, wasn't that what we were here for in the first damn place?
Yeah, you guys got sidetracked, but I love it. I love it.
So, just what all type of potions do you carry in your stock?
No, is pretty much what you're saying at the moment. Yeah.
You're a little fucker.
Yeah. So I have 4 healing pots. I have 2 greater healing and 1 superior healing. Brings out about 7 vials. The 4 are like a light red, and the greater is like a darker red, and then the superior is super red. It's kind of like glowing a little bit. Varying prices, of course. 50 gold each for the healing potions, 500 gold for the greater healing, and 1,000 gold for the superior healing.
Leon, I like them all.
Yeah, I can see that. Are you okay? Look, I have 1,000 I can put down, but I can't buy all of those. I can buy the 2 graders, and that would be it. Or I could buy all 4 of the healing pots, and then one of the graders.
The normal one's in a grader.
Alright, so here you go. And he hands over the money for 4 healing pots and a greater healing, and you go ahead and put them in your inventory.
Greater healing. I do not see a potion of greater healing.
No, you have to type it in, and I think it's 44 plus 4.
Right. So, and what is the thing on that?
Double checking real quick, but I think it's 44 plus 4. Could be wrong. Let me help you. See if I can find the potion pages. But yeah, let's see here. So yeah, is there anything else for the rest of you? 44 plus 4, yeah.
Do you have any resistance potions?
I would say she might have. Roll me 2 d10s and we'll see which one she has. I'll say she has 2 of them, but she'll have a poison resistant and a thunder resistant. And those go for about 50 gold each.
Hey, where's that juice we bought?
It's in that bag on that seat. Sorry about that.
I want the thunder resistance.
You want thunder resistance? Alright, we'll put you down for thunder resistance. And Leon's looking at the go. It's like, we're about empty here, so. And
Yeah, I'm done.
and then the lady will be like, "Here, take one of these on the house," and she'll give you another one of those potions. The random potion.
Alright. Man, this is a potion of bullshit.
Potion of bullshit. I like it. Yeah, that's about right.
And drunk and tired.
Oh no, it has varying effects.
That-
You just got the drunk and tired luck of the draw.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
One of them's like obscene munchies. I think I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my god, Lexi, you better hope he doesn't take this in front of Pyra and roll a 4. I'll leave it like that. Like that's it.
She'll be a crispy critter too.
All right. So yeah, you got an extra vial of that potion because I think it'll be fun for you to play with. And yeah, you got all those healing potions. Is there anything else you guys want to buy? There is still one greater and one superior if you wanted to fork up money for any of that.
Awesome. Yeah, I want to see if I can try to locate like a. Well, actually, Gideon, do you have any fur left over per se?
You need to do a bunch of fucking furs. You'll just kill a bunch of bears.
You guys gave him like.
But
4
yeah,
large
I have
pellets.
a large and a medium black red pelt.
But do you need anything else here, dears?
Not here.
Yeah, then scurry along. Have fun with the potion. Have a good day.
Have fun storming the castle.
Yeah, oh wait, I'm going to buy some. Let's see, did he get all the healing potions?
You got all the regular ones.
Damn it.
Yep, there's a greater healing for 500 and a superior for 1,000.
I don't got that much neither.
If you haven't been scanned by a freaking bard, you might be fine right now.
Oh, it's okay.
Alright, so, yeah. Alright, so if there's anything else you want to do in town before you leave? Because the rest of the cultists are loading up the carriage.
I'm gonna put my cloak of eyes on, or my robe of eyes on.
I've always assumed it was, but okay.
Well, I would have taken it off, like, before I went to bed last night.
That's true. Alright.
No, I'm just gonna sleep with it on. I want to see everything.
You can see Bar from the ethereal plane. Hi. No.
What?
No, I kid. You don't see
They're not seeing a fucking bar. We're about to have some words.
But, no.
Get
Alright.
your ghosty ass the fuck out of there.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do? You got the robe of many eyes on.
I just wanted to put it on for now.
Alright. So, if any other business needs to be concluded, we can do so. Otherwise, we will go ahead and wind down. I think we're getting close to time here, and oh yeah. So yeah, we'll pick up on this next week, unless there's something else you guys want to cover real quick.
Are we gonna go again Sunday, or still a day off? for you,
Day
Sean?
off. Like, I've been thinking about it, and the problem is that I don't think Brett's available for Wednesday, so inviting him back to do it like that would be, I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. Like, but we'll keep that. You know, that talk is on the table. But yeah, we're not going to do anything this Sunday. And then I have on Tuesday, I believe it is, the 23rd, where I will be playing the snot out of Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen on the Switch. So
Alright.
join me for that marathon. I appreciate some company. And
After
then
D&D,
yeah.
maybe.
Well, I want to do it in the morning all the way till that evening. But
Alright.
join me then, and then the next night, Wednesday, 7 p.m. And Sunday's on hiatus until we figure out how we're going to fill it. But, you know, just going to work on Sundays, trying to either work on this
Do they
campaign.
have narcotic potions? Do you know?
Like a sleep potion?
No,
mean,
like a narcotic for like healing narcotic damage or something like that.
that's what you just bought, a greater healing
Or
potion.
resistance. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what he
Narcotic
had.
resistance.
Thunder and poison or something?
Yeah, there was thunder and poison resistances.
Okay.
And that only allows you like half damage from those. Gives you resistance to that element.
Okay.
But yeah.
I see.
Yep. So join us again next week, 7 p.m. See you guys Tuesday for Dragon's Dogma. And yeah. Go ahead, say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And do you hear the calling?